I don't mind.
I've named all my shit. Get on my level.
Wait,
We should be okay. We should be live now.
Wait, I don't know if a fucking...
So, Greg, why don't you go ahead and introduce our stuff?
Great.
Get that chin in,
There
boy.
you go.
Get that chin in.
You guys are dorks. All right.
You
Hello, everybody,
Yeah,
and welcome to Dragon's Demize. We're here. We're going to be playing our first session of Seafall. This is the prologue. None of us have played this game before, in spite of the fact that Jacob has owned it for
over a year.
That's hilarious.
And I get your shit off that island. Don't be trying to cheat.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Oh, you're the worst.
Meta changing. Meta changing.
You're the worst type of person. But yeah, so this is Seafall. This is an ocean and colony exploration game. You're going to be trading a lot. Eventually, you're going to be going to war with people. Yay. But for now, the peace is still maintained, and we can't go to war with people.
The
so
map is still intact.
let us go ahead and see what the prologue holds. All right, so here we go. You have ruled your province well for many years. Recently, you have sent shits.
Take a massive dump all
it's
over the
gonna be
island.
that kind of day, I guess.
Just us little shits scurrying all over the board.
Yeah, we are little shits.
Recently, you have sent ships
Well, some of us, I guess, are bigger shits.
out to the open sea,
Here's the
far
biggest
beyond
one.
the safe
Yep.
coastal waters. Further out, the seas are rough, the currents strange. Your ships have found inhabited islands rich with resources not easily found on the mainland. Strong wood for ships and structures, iron for guns, linen for sails, and spice to entice your crew.
How are you
Of course, the other provinces have found the same. You know that if they explore the islands first, if they form relations with the natives, if they gain glory, they will exert their will over you. The age-old peace between all of you has been strained lately and would break at a moment's notice.
What is
Today, your time is dawning. This is why you find yourself on your finest ship far at sea, staring at lands not seen by mainlanders since the time of the ancient empire. You need to see this for yourself. The western horizon beckons. If these rich lands lie so close, what lies just a bit further, just a bit out of your grasp. So that is the description of the prologue. The objective of the prologue is for us to collectively name the 4 islands that you see there before you.
Yep.
Each of them is currently unnamed, and each of them will be named once any player reaches a milestone of 3 glory. Glory being sort of the victory condition of the game. Once all the islands have been named, the prologue is over, and we will move on to game 1 next time. But for now, let's get started. Does anybody have any questions before we go ahead? Anything they need to get sorted out with their...
Doesn't matter what order you guild action.
So you don't perform every guild action. You
Use
perform
2.
one.
One.
You use 2 actions from 1 guild.
Yes.
And you can perform them in either.
Shall we read off our little backstory?
Oh, yeah, we
Sure,
should.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
Do we want to start with the prince over
The
here?
prince, yeah.
Yep.
Machiavelli right here.
Pick your name right now on stream.
Spaghetti land right now. Okay. My guys are nerds, so let's go. The ancients knew more than us. From what little we have of their writings, that is clear. This knowledge is lost, but what is lost can be found. Whether it is hidden in the seas, in the dark, or in songs and memories of the people, those who find this knowledge will wield great power in the generations to come. Your people are seekers who thirst to know more, to do more, and will not let words or arms dissuade them. The future is filled with answers from the past.
Alrighty.
Smart.
So now let's go to the Duke or Duchess. Nick.
You are a proud people, and family means everything. Your history runs through your people's veins, and you can trace your lineage back for hundreds of years. Of course, this can lead to judgment from a name alone, and the politics that come from this vast network are wearying to outsiders. But everyone knows everyone, and the connections across the continent are always put to good use. The future of your families should only grow more resplendent. And this is the province of Gran Toscana.
There we go.
Good name.
Then we'll go down to the Count for me, and I am playing currently Count Reyes Algarmir of the province of Garmir. And the backstory for us, yes, there's a lot of us tonight.
Friends!
Yeah.
Speak friend and enter.
Yeah.
Please be my friends.
Alright.
Malone.
You will not live long in this world. None do. But you can see what those before you have created if they lived right. Your people create the future. You craft buildings, songs, stories, and legends. And through those, live beyond your years. You have belongings with histories so rich, they tell 1,000 stories. You write songs that will be sung by your descendants. You just sing, just as you sing songs written by your ancestors. The future is already here, and you are already the past.
That's a little grim.
Yeah.
Jacob's gonna kick all our asses.
No. As I said, Jacob is team #deep. Very much
Hey, no, we're important. We're nerds.
that.
You gotta look to the past for answers to the present.
Oh yeah, you're very important. Stuffs you in a locker.
No, please, I'm relevant.
That's pretty much the dynamic.
Thanks for the hosting, Ende.
Ooh,
Very much appreciated.
Lovely.
And yes, we do now have a chat overlay on there so that
People
we
can actually see what people say, as
Very
opposed to just
helpful.
hoping that we tell them.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and Adam, thanks for joining. And yeah, I was looking at the Discord. I'll have to check that out. I saw your messages. I will look at that a little bit later.
Me too. Alrighty, last one. For
Or
many
second to last. Still got
second to
that.
last one. Sorry, Greek.
How are you gonna do? me
You
like
already
that?
read yours
Just
earlier,
because
so
I'm the
like
shit, like
Oh my
lowest
God.
tier character.
all right. No, you're not. You
I
are not.
am.
No.
Okay, please continue.
Anyway, for many generations, your enemies besieged you. Land was lost. Your people were lost. You chafed under the yoke of oppression. But you have thrown off that past, have given your people new hope. For you have power and strength now. What? For you have power and strength now, and none shall make you bow again. You are quick to celebrate, but swift to punish. You learn fast, but are slow to forgive those who cross you. Looks pointedly at will. The future is brighter than the past.
Alrighty.
All right, and then last but hopefully not least is Lady Joanna Becerra, Lady of the province, not kingdom, of Arcella. There are those who think gold is but a means to an end. They are fools. Gold is the end. It is power, it is might. It can buy off your enemies and make enemies into friends. The new goods out in the oceans are the chance of not only this lifetime, but future lifetimes. These goods can be harnessed into people, into buildings, into war. The future is shining and bright for those who can grasp it.
I do have a question.
Yes.
How on earth did these people manage to make an advanced seafaring society
Without
capable
any wood or iron?
capable of subduing the island nations with iron, linen, and wood?
We have these wonderful weapons called blankets.
We have boats. We have boats made out of clay.
All right, no worries.
The world
It's
is
really
spicy
not
there.
You can make clay float.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Just boats carved out of pumice. Just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like a
Right.
loofah.
Very
so
light.
that's who we're all playing.
Yes.
And I think without
Everyone's
further ado,
feet
we'll
are
go ahead and
very
get
soft.
started.
Alrighty.
So the first
Walking on
thing
that all
we
day,
have
actually.
going on here
Screechy,
Oh
scratchy.
man, Adam, that sucks.
is the winter phase. So the astrolabe has already been reassigned as well as the event tech.
Mm-hmm.
We replaced the advisors, which is to say we placed 5 new advisors. So we have
Man, I get last pick.
the renowned builder gain an additional glory
Yeah,
if you buy
yeah,
a
let's
structure
do
using
things.
only gold this turn.
Alright.
We have the convict. When you would exhaust the convict, instead dismiss the convict and one other advisor in your council room.
Damn.
The advanced scout.
He is.
You may use up to 2 fortune tokens at endeavors at dangerous sites.
So you're first in line, huh?
You have
For now, during this game.
the savage. Given extra enmity after a raid.
Ooh.
There are also other things. So raid +2, raid +3, raid +2, cheaper upgrades in buildings. So that's that. And then last, the renowned merchant. Gain a glory if you earn 18 or more gold selling goods this turn.
Jesus.
She sells goods at a +1 and buys goods at a +2.
Nice.
So
That's pretty good.
that is the available advisors.
Wait, so they cost 2 less? Or they cost 2 more?
So it's actually the number.
So you get to buy 2 extra goods.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say, like,
yeah,
wait
yeah.
a minute, I buy higher and sell lower?
No.
What on earth?
Yeah.
You get to sell.
Yeah, advisors with buy goods +X allow you to buy additional goods during this action. You must pay for them as normal. Advisors with sell goods +X allow you to sell additional goods during this action for 6 gold each.
Okay. 6 gold each.
Yes. Sell values are always a flat 6 gold.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the advisors. Everybody harvests and gains 8 gold.
Okay.
Someone would be
boss.
so kind as to pass
Yes.
me the gold.
Can I...
Someone pay me, please.
Can you give me
Okay,
monies?
Greg, here's some monies.
Thank you.
Rip Filthy Frank.
Oh man.
And
Very sad.
then the
Oh, wow.
islands produce.
She's
So
not
we
dead.
have
you just-
one iron.
She's just quick comedy.
I'm just laying down with 50 drink.
Alright,
I'm like,
Jacob or someone,
understandable.
if you would
Yeah.
put
Yes.
those on the field in their
Sometimes
respective
You
places.
need to learn how to love yourself.
We'll
Love
need
your
spice
audience.
and iron.
Oh, spicy boy.
Spicy boys. Okay, and now at the beginning of the first non-winter round in the year,
Yes.
we reveal an event card. And that event card is: this round, all goods cost -1 gold each.
Interesting.
Very.
All right then.
Okay, so
And it's
Gotta
gonna
get
be
to a place
nothing
that we can
left
buy
if
goods.
it's,
right, exactly.
Okay, Grant, just
Whatever you
this
have
coastal
bad,
region,
I'm
is
getting
that
worse.
adjacent to
What's
any
the
of
what's
these?
the advantage of going late
Yes, I believe.
in the turn order?
Going what?
Well, what's the advantage of being like the prince or the duke?
I don't believe
Currently, there
any
is none.
advantage.
It's actually a complete disadvantage because of the fact. So the way that it happens is at the end of the game, each game it gets reassigned. So based on whoever has the highest rating, you are then going to be the last one. in
This
the
is why
turn.
big government is bad. Because you always go so slow.
Oh man.
Yep. So I mean, currently, unfortunately, you are at a bit of a disadvantage.
So
I don't
yeah,
think-
it's right now we're just at a straight handicap, Will.
Yeah, but again, that's why one of the things is I think in the prologue you don't actually get to attack each other. Because otherwise
gang bang.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
we would be able to like fuck you guys
I
really
just
pretty
get
badly.
bullet screened
Yeah.
with these people who can't even master like metalworking. They're just hitting me with clubs and stuff.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Should put more effort into science, Bilton.
I do believe there's nothing explicit that I can find about it, but I believe that the entire coast is a single space.
Yeah, this
so
should
you
be
can
one space.
enter the ocean from anywhere.
Oh,
so there's no,
neat.
There's
Okay.
no tactical.
So it's not like
advantage
Yeah.
you're closer
further north.
to your
Mhm.
location on there does not matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty
Cool.
much.
All right.
Okay, so with my turn, I am going to buy an advisor.
Alright.
I'm going to buy the renowned merchant with renown. So somebody want to take that and put that back in the
Sure.
supply. So I acquire the renowned merchant. She goes into my council room.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate an advisor, which is her. She's my only one.
Yep.
And then I will choose a guild. That guild is going to be the Merchant Guild. My two actions are going to be sail,
Mm-hmm.
with which I will go here.
Do it.
Damn.
So it's one to get here and one to get there.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then here. And
Wait,
a
you can sail with both ships at the same
Yep.
on the same turn?
a single sail action allows you to sail with both ships.
Okay.
I said, let me confirm.
How far can you go with a single sail action?
So you look at
3 or 2.
Yes.
your ship.
What's on the boat?
That's 2 or 3 currently.
Move each of your ships
DOT.
up to their sail.
Alright.
Boat.
And then with my second action, that's obviously going to be buy. So I'm going to pay a total of 6 gold to buy 2 goods. One brown good, which goes in my hold from
Can you
my
buy from
ship.
2 different places?
Yes.
God damn it.
And one.
What do you mean?
So what do we get?
So he just bought half the goods.
He
on
just
the table,
fucked us all with
Yeah.
the goods.
basically.
Yeah,
I mean, hang on. Let me.
It's okay.
I will confirm because I don't want to fuck this up.
Because that's a
That's super
super
OP.
powerful play
Yeah.
to be the first in the
Buy
game.
up to 2 goods cubes available on island sites and place them on your ships at those islands. Plural.
Yeah.
Cost is 3 gold per good plus 1 gold per good. Blah blah blah.
well, it's
And it's 2
4,
gold.
isn't it?
Well, he gets a minus.
Oh shit! I actually do get. No, golds cost less, so I get 2 back.
Yep.
2 back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Well, there's nothing left for the rest of us that we can
yeah.
actually access this turn.
Yep.
And then I claim a milestone, but I can't. And then I exhaust my advisor.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure we can't just raid him?
yeah, seriously, I just want to punch him in the dick.
Yeah, like
I know,
there's
right?
nothing else we can really. I guess we can upgrade ship, but I don't have.
Well, I mean, say what you guys want.
can
I
also
have the
raid
worst
stuff.
of it. Because my play is dictated by what you
Well, we
guys
can raid
do.
the islands.
This
so.
is the other thing. A goods producing space doesn't have to have a good on it for you to gain a good of that type. in the raid.
Oh, okay.
In a raid, but
Yes.
you can't buy it.
You can't
from
buy
Right.
it, but you can rate it.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And that is my turn.
But we can't fuck Greg up.
We cannot.
That's
Okay.
correct.
You got
That is a conclusion.
I cannot be attacked.
All right then. Very well.
Go ahead Baron? Is that your title?
Baroness.
Baroness.
Did you just
She's-
misgender her?
Only accidentally.
No. He misgendered my lady card.
Yep.
Mm.
It's not me. Alright, so hire advisor or buy treasure. Alright. And the cost of the advisors is represented by this on the bottom right.
Speedboat race.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you can
Speedboat
either
races,
pay
sailboats.
Yeah.
gold or renown. You can't mix and match. And you
And
can't.
my renown is listed here.
Your renown is right. You have
Yeah,
2
the blue.
renown and 2
Mhm.
luck.
Okay, gotcha.
Or-
And you paid renown. For
I
that.
paid renown
Okay,
because I didn't want to pay.
interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So remind me, if you exhaust an advisor, do you get it back and
You get it back during the winter.
Okay.
So I bought those goods, but I won't be able to actually sell them and get her extra glory until next year because
Which
she
is
won't
6
on
turns from
exhaust.
now.
Yes.
Yep.
She won't on exhaust until next winter.
Okay. Also, so
Well, you won't be able to get that extra glory until
She's
you
a-
at least
she-
have 1 more good anyway.
She's a bit tuckered out.
Also,
the upgrades don't count as buildings, right?
correct. Upgrades and buildings are separate things.
But both give you glory.
Both give you glory.
Mm-hmm.
And hold is how much space you have.
So each of your ships at the start can carry 2 goods.
When the buildings say in this region, does it mean like in like an island or like
Like
your
build site.
Buildings
Your
are
build
only in
site.
your province.
Okay, gotcha.
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There might be other
Yeah.
rules that say other
Okay.
things otherwise.
Yes, a
but
region
for now, yeah.
is any space containing land.
Alright. Nice. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna spend one of what are these called again?
Renown.
Renown.
Renown. Okay. And I put that into the pile to get
Oh, excuse me. It's technically reputation.
reputation. Alright, for the renowned builder. That's what I will do. And
Okay.
then I will
They are immediately refilled, I believe.
Oh yeah.
okay. So I should have
They
had one
should
more
be.
option. Okay.
Yes, after you've
Yeah.
finished hiring,
So only
you
one of them
form
is
from the
immediately-
top.
Oh, the alchemist.
Ooh.
So where one of these Anna does not have the option of taking
Okay.
currently.
No, that's
So
fine.
you basically, would you prefer the
Would you
alchemist?
prefer the alchemist?
If not, then
No, I mean I'm happy with what I've got.
Cool.
That's fine.
All right. The other one is
The alchemist
Wind
is not
Master.
yet relevant to me.
So the Wind Master is
That's
a
interesting.
Oh,
+2 raid, and each of your ships has sail +2.
that's very useful.
That one's just passive.
All right, so
No, you have to activate them in order to get that ability, right?
they have to be your active advisor in
Yeah.
order to benefit from them.
Yes.
okay, so it seems like
So you will
most
get
things,
both of those benefits, but you do have to activate them.
most things up here
Do you have to
cost
choose an active
10.
advisor?
Yes. You don't have to recruit an advisor, but you do have to choose an active advisor if one is available.
Welcome back,
Oh,
Single
so you had to exhaust yours no matter what.
Yes.
That's
Let me
interesting.
again. Let me confirm because all of this is very tentative
Oh,
right now.
that's weird, Single. That's really weird. I'm glad
Yeah,
that we're
well-
live anyway.
Having a problem with the sound?
No. It doesn't show up apparently on mobile on her app.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
that's
weird.
lame.
Which is weird. Which is not,
Oh
I don't
no,
like that.
you're right. You may choose a face-up advisor.
Yes, you don't have to always have an advisor. You have a council room, which is anything to the right of your active advisor. But I think, yeah,
Okay. All right, let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with a gun tower, maybe.
You have 10.
She is.
I have
only
8, and I have a discount of 2, so I can buy anything that costs 10 from the buildings or upgrades. It's just a matter of what exactly I'm wanting.
this is the alchemist.
There's a lot of options here.
You equivalently exchange.
This
Yeah.
one sounds terrible.
Which one?
Which one?
The convicts.
Yeah, I guess the build -2 could be helpful though.
I mean, you get 2 extra goods from raiding, and you get the cost of building -2.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna
And
buy
it
the
only
gun
costs
tower.
1 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 2 more raid
yeah.
dice, don't you?
No, or is that dice or is that? I think that's goods. I think that's goods that you
No,
receive
actually,
from
I'm gonna
raiding.
buy marketplace.
Raid +2 is what you're looking
Yeah,
at?
raid +2.
All right, I'm buying my marketplace. Jacob, can you put those over in the pile, please?
Yes.
All right, and I get an additional glory
Yes,
because I bought a
please-
structure
Please
using
move
only
Anna
gold.
up 1 glory.
What color?
One of you guys,
And so-
she is gray.
She doesn't have a spot.
Oh, hers is still right here. That's
Oh,
why.
yep. Okay, there we go.
So 2.
Yes, I think so. Because I bought something and then it has an extra
Cool.
because of the advisor. All right.
Alrighty.
And do I do anything else?
Uh,
I
if
choose
you-
my guild and take 2 actions and potentially claim a milestone. Probably not, though. That's okay.
If your active advisor has expertise in the value you are using, add dice to your dice pool in the amount
Okay.
shown.
Alright,
nice.
so it is 2 extra dice.
Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and Should I just raid you twice? And it's not you technically. It's just the island though.
Sure. Although we can't. So I explained endeavors. One of the other things about raids, as opposed to explorations, that is important to know is that when you raid, in addition to adding dice based on your proficiency, based on your supporting ship, based on your explorer or your advisor, you remove dice based on enemy garrisons. So you will remove 1 die from your pool for each of the islands except for that one, where you will remove 2.
Yeah. Okay, depending on the island.
Basically, it just makes it more likely that you'll take damage.
And that is that. Okay, gotcha.
So currently, the winner of this game is going to be the person who's the highest on this track. Once all of these have been taken, and these are each taken once
you reach 3.
A person reaches an interval of 3. So the first person to reach 3 points. If it could happen that everyone is at 3 points when we finish, but
yeah, I'm picking my I'm picking my guild now. I'm taking my guild actions, which I'm picking
the Soldiers Guild.
Yeah, probably the Soldiers Guild.
Didn't you built? That is a guild action.
Oh, that is a build.
Building is a guild action that requires
my bad.
the build.
That's what I was
okay.
like. Can you do
gotcha,
that?
Gotcha.
You can also sail. Every guild allows you to sail.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'll go ahead and sail. However, I will change my decision on where to sail based on that. I'll go 1, 2.
Yeah, no co-op game this time. This is a campaign game. So Seafall is a game where we're going to be playing 15 to 20 different games of this game, and we will be pretty much trying to see who is going to become the emperor at the end of the game. So currently the board is pretty empty. You only have really 4 islands, but you can go up to, I think, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5. So another 11 islands will likely show up that we will be able to like go to and establish colonies, do other things like that. This is the prologue game, so this is the first one that we're playing.
I think you're done.
Yep.
And as we go, we're going to collect points and other things like that. So it's going to be an interesting game.
Exhaust, yes. He's got to go to nap.
Okay, hire advisors or buy treasure. I'm going to hire the Windmaster for 1 reputation.
I will. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, what does exploring do?
That lets you pretty much take one of these, like whichever one you explore, and you get to then place a good on, like a sticker on here that'll make that into a good.
So the islands will produce more goods over time?
You'll produce more goods as you go.
But it's anybody's to take or buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exploring?
Yeah, what is the benefit?
You also can't do it on the first
You
turn.
get glory for exploring.
You also get glory.
It's that you can't do that on the first turn, right? The exploring thing?
No, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, what is it that you can't do?
You can't
research.
Raid other. Oh, you can't research.
That's
your
right.
co-op,
That's right.
And you can't raid other people's provinces.
Those are the 2 things.
Don't forget to refresh or refill.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's already refilled. He's just holding it.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, my bad.
He's looking.
He's looking at
There
it.
we go.
I jumped the gun.
Yes.
The gun was jumped.
So was the shark.
And it's... Oh, I'm up next.
Well, yeah, I'm going right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my the Windmaster.
Card.
So that's choosing my active advisor. Then I get
You're
to
welcome
choose
to,
a
I'm about to
guild.
do well.
I will
Are
choose
you about
the.
to open up more trade routes?
Might be.
I will choose the.
Look, people at the bottom of the totem pole. We gotta stick together, man.
Merchants Guild.
I was going for the high five.
No, I mean, like, it's just
like
like really awkward, you know. Just gotta
So this
pair
one
once
gets
There we
5
go.
movements.
Oh, shit. What'd you guys... Oh, window.
Plus 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like, Nyum.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go.
See, there you go.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guess I'll die.
I guess
So
well, at least we're not Anna, who committed her ships to sailing out there.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Make
go
there
ahead and
eventually.
then take this one. This is
Good to
my big
refresh on
ship.
turn?
It's this.
Huh?
They refresh every winter.
How often does the winter happen again?
6
Every
turns.
6 rounds.
Like, that's just awful.
It is quite infrequent. Yes.
So we just can't get more goods unless we raid.
Yes.
Essentially.
What happens when you explore? Does a good get immediately placed?
Let's find out.
Maybe I should just do that now. So when I dismiss
I don't
him,
think
have to
so.
dismiss another guy.
at the very least, the rules in here don't stay so.
Okay.
It's possible that the rules of the exploration and the captain's book do say.
All right. Oh,
put a
okay.
thing on there.
Yeah. When you explore, you also that's where you get like some of the stuff. Like you actually get to like read a passage.
It's
in
kind
the
of
captain's
near and
log.
far-esque.
You get
Yeah.
that content.
You get a bit of a story in there, so there is that for people to know. Well, I am done.
All right.
Good job, trading buddy.
Let's go.
I am picking my course for the entire game.
Already.
I'm picking the woodsman.
A woodsman.
What's the woodsman do?
I discard the bloody sword of war and instead pick exploration. I use reputation.
Give it to me. Or put it here.
Okay, not bad.
Those good cost me 4. I should probably pay for them. I did not read.
So I have hired an advisor.
Mm-hmm.
I will now activate my guild action. I will pick the sailing guild.
Alrighty.
Cool. I can only explore at one site, so there's really no benefit to me splitting my ships up.
Yep, and when you explore, you have. I think that either of the 2 closer islands are just about the same. I don't think there's any one that will help you any more than the others.
So if you
Okay, so I'm exploring. I'm going to activate the woodsman, and I think
Spreading
I'm
your
going to
enmity is
explore.
good or bad?
The closest one. Why not?
For you.
Okay. Cool.
So try not to spread your enmity.
I kick him around a little bit on my way in. So I'm exploring, triggering the woodsman.
All right.
So I will explore with my big ship.
Okay.
As the flagship, supported by the little ship.
All
I get an extra die to the Explore Endeavor thanks to my woodsman, and I get an extra good, I believe, when it resolves.
For what?
Explore +1?
Explore +1.
No, that's
No,
just
that's
you
an
get
extra die.
+2.
Okay, so and I have to pick the space, and that space I will pick will be. I'm gonna explore space 5.
Oh, sorry, let me
So-
see this real quick.
do keep in mind those aren't just numbers; those are difficulties.
Yes.
So
Okay.
the number listed there is the amount of damage that a space will inflict on you.
Yes.
So still
Wait.
space 5.
Okay.
You still
You'll
go
go
to space 5?
Yeah, because that's the lowest number anchor.
Yeah,
and you definitely
yeah.
want to choose an anchor.
Yes.
Yeah, because he gets an extra plus. So you get.
Oh, it's specifically against
Yes.
Oh,
So you do well. He gets this. He gets 2 for his ship,
Yes.
1 for the extra ship that was supporting. He gets 1 for the anchor, and 1 for the
Woodsman.
the +1 for the woodsman.
Right.
Yes.
Actually, what do you think? Should I maybe just use all this to go for 6 instead?
You
So-
literally best case you would take 1 damage.
Yeah. In an
If you
absolute
rolled
best case
successes
scenario-
for every single die there, you would still take 1.
Okay, I got 5. I'm not gonna go big or go home on the first. Oh.
Oh, you take 4
Dude,
damage.
oh wait, no, he can fortune, can't he?
you can spend fortune, and you must spend 2 fortune, otherwise your ship will sink and you will fail the expedition.
I'm gonna spend 2 fortune.
Alright.
So that lets
To
me
re-roll
roll
So
2.
you,
No,
no, you don't
that-
re-roll. It just
they just
changes
go
them to
boom,
successes.
boom.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Okay,
You
well, that was
have-
possibly the worst possible roll.
Yeah.
just about
Almost.
So
I rolled
Almost.
4 ones.
you have
Oh.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Which means you take 2 damage on your flagship.
Which has to be these because you do not have any upgrades. So these both go face up on under your flagship. So technically you should move it up like that, and they go under there. So what are the effects that you currently have on your flagship?
I have -1 to sail and -2 to hold.
There you go.
Also, it's worth noting, a ship that has its speed reduced to 0 can still move 1 during any sail action.
Yes.
You can never be dead in the water.
Okay.
Yep.
And now, this is super exciting. Nick,
Ooh.
please choose a number next to any anchor.
Oh my goodness. Is this the right island?
Actually, I
Yeah,
have a question
just
for
it's
you.
any number
So
next
you
to
go out,
any
you get
anchor.
goods,
then
you
it's
put them
like
on your ships. You have to bring your ships back in order to put them in the
19.
warehouse.
19.
Okay.
All right.
Do we want to have rules about who reads for whom, or do we want to just...
Do you want to do person to the
Have the
left,
game
person to the
master.
right?
Let's do person to the right.
Yeah, Jacob's
Okay,
already
so
holding
alright,
it.
Jacob, you read
That's easy.
19 for Nick, please.
All
Oh,
right.
also, don't forget, cross out 19 once we're done.
Yep.
Oh my
So,
god.
that
Oh
was
my
a
God, I'm
that was a
using it
successful
up.
explorer. So you are red.
Yes.
Give me your token.
Should be in here.
In your box.
Oh, you haven't opened your box yet.
Oh, I haven't. I didn't even notice.
It's your box.
How do I open this without
It's
breaking
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're
What?
you're dropping it all over the floor.
Mine,
Oh, no.
the kid who gets an
This box is really low quality.
what is he just being cute?
Thank you.
I'm familiar with the free Shavakadu one.
That's
I
Alright.
like that one.
Cool. So, number 19. Much spice was found. Good day. Went quickly. The fairies dance lightly on my pen as I write.
Ooh.
More spice might be inspiring. Okay.
Is spice
But
drugs?
perhaps I should be done for the night.
Hmm.
So, are you gonna go for more spice, or are you gonna be done for the night?
More
Spice
spice.
must flow.
There you go.
Spice.
All right.
More deep.
The woodsman is a little bit of an.
I think this is me.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
That's probably true.
He looks like a crack.
Inspiration dances upon the edge of my vision. I see a ship made of giant bones sailing a sea of blood. The vision fades. The spice is gone. Take 3 fortune tokens. Mark this site that it produces spice.
So,
Alright then. So that was good.
Well, yeah.
wait,
That
so
is
it
four.
makes spice now.
Yes, that
Okay.
space. This is right here. Let me go ahead and.
Spice must flow.
I mean, but actually though.
Yeah.
It's flowing, baby.
Also, I like that you
Okay.
called a bone ship sailing upon a sea of blood inspiration and
Yeah,
not
that was
fucking
that
terrifying.
was interesting. That
Well,
was
I mean,
very interesting.
based on the reading of that, he was on some kind of hallucinogenic.
Oh,
spice.
totally.
It's the spice. It's the spice, man.
All right, now where the hell is this number 19?
What an interesting game
How
so
many
far.
tokens? 3?
I'm gonna get real.
Right.
I'm
And
gonna
I
get real
spent
stupid. This is gonna be great.
How
Right?
stupid, Will?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, real stupid.
Oh man.
This is gonna be great.
Nick, where was 19 on the map?
Oh. It was in this region.
For the record. I can't discard another.
19.
Or just like,
Hey.
can I not use them?
I'm never gonna get used to this.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
Oh, let's find out.
Because if so, I am about to get some mega value.
Hey, can we come into Labyrinth and play a copy of Seafall?
We stopped stocking Seafall.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody bought it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's rough.
This game is.
I'm sorry.
You might call it
Yeah.
extraordinarily
No, it's good. It's
niche.
important.
It
Yeah.
is. You're right.
So here's the thing, right?
Mm.
So for the convict, we have a question on the table.
Yep.
For the convict, when you would exhaust the convict, instead dismiss the convict and one other advisor in your council room. If you don't have another advisor in your council room,
Can I still use?
can you still exhaust the convict?
I would. I mean, if there's not a specific rule, like what I was thinking was, I would do that now at the start when I
Exactly.
would only exhaust.
Is
Camp.
it a cost or part of the ability?
I don't know. I think that it's probably maybe part of the. My reading of it would be that you would not have to discard it. You would be able to use them without having to discard it.
Yeah, I would say that would be because that adds an extra more interesting tactical element. to
Right.
it.
The only other thing that I might counter
Ah,
with,
there you go, Adam. Now you can hear us.
Oh, for the record,
Yay.
you guys get to name your advisors.
Yes, you should be able to name your advisors.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
shit.
So there's going to be a lot of naming going
Wait,
on.
also, is this like our permanent advisor?
No.
Okay. They go away eventually?
They will go away eventually.
if,
Every
if
game.
you're the first person to recruit them, you get to name
Wait,
them.
I have the
Yes.
perfect name. Can I have that Sharpie?
There you go.
Thank you.
The only thing I might counter that argument with is the idea that thematically this is a convict, and therefore I think the idea of
Mhm.
dismissing them instead of exhausting them is that they're and dismissing someone else is that they're supervised, so you have to dismiss them and like their warden, and therefore if you didn't have a warden, nobody's going to let the convicts just run loose. But mechanically, I could totally be open to you guys' interpretation.
Listen, I'm a very trusting prince.
By dismiss, you mean like you get rid of it and it goes
Dismiss is put on the bottom of the deck.
Right. I thought it would be that the convict is worked to death.
Also an option.
I've decided
And someone
that
else
all
clicks
of my
in
names
disgust.
are going to start with an R and end with a D. I hope I can
This is
figure out
brave,
enough names for
brave
that.
Sir Robin.
Love it.
God damn it. This guy looks like a Native American,
yeah,
but
I
I don't
would
want to put a
say
very crass name on it.
I am comfortable with the convict, you being able to use the ability and dismiss only itself if you have no other advisors in your council room.
I think that makes sense to me.
All right.
So ruled.
Sorry?
You can
You
use
can
it
do the way that you wanted to do it.
without spending an extra advisor as long as you don't have another advisor to spend.
Yeah.
So if the convict is the first advisor you recruit, you can get away with your shenanigans.
Cool.
Yep.
Which I was considering, but then I decided no. Spice must flow.
Can I get a pen from someone?
Yes, you may.
Man, I went and I explored, and I smoked some spice, and I saw a ship of bone on a sea of blood, and I'm still less glorious than you because you built something.
Yep. Because she's actually doing something with her life.
Yeah, but she had a famous person build something. This is like medieval fantasy Frank Lloyd
He's
Wright.
Reginald,
Okay.
the renowned builder.
Okay, let's go on.
Mm.
I have brave, said Robin.
Great, so Robin.
I have Matilda.
Matilda sounds nice.
Doesn't she look like Matilda?
Yes, absolutely,
Right?
100%.
Like, that's kind of my
Also, if someone gets
Is it
the
my go?
Dockmaster,
Yes.
she's definitely a Doris, so please name her Doris.
Yeah, so I'm done, right? That's
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Doris.
done. You're done. It's next. It's
thing. Yeah, it's a Doris.
Yeah,
Will's turn.
Okay, well,
maybe Jean.
Do it! Recruit that convict!
Yeah.
No?
Oh,
No?
man.
What do you do
I'm
instead?
thinking about the Advanced Scout.
Okay.
He is a contributing member of society for 2 monies. He is mine. He is activated.
Now, Singende and Adam, actually curious if you know this name. Do you know the name Vinatu?
Choose Guild. Soldiers
If
Guild.
if you do, I'm very
Move
impressed. It is a book, I think, by a German author
Very
that
busy
my
as fuck
my
authors.
parents read to me.
Oh, you know what it is.
Are
in,
both
it
of
was
our-
in the book.
Alright.
Are both of our workers, viewers from
Designated.
Germany?
Yes,
This-
Singende and Adam are both from
I
Germany.
designate this
How
as
did
my
that happen?
flagship.
Oh,
Board
I know
games are huge in
Singende.
Germany,
I
right?
guess
Yep.
so. They do
Also,
kind of
Board
own
games
the
are kind of
industry.
huge in
Yeah.
Germany, right?
They
Adam
kind
and
of
Singende
own the
is a
industry.
friend of mine,
Little bit,
so
little bit.
from another stream. And Adam tuned into us at one point and
Or-
has just
Stuck
kept tuning
around.
in. So,
Thanks, Adam.
Sorry.
yeah,
The advanced scout.
Does that mean we're
grade
likable?
plus 2.
Yay.
every
No,
once in a
no,
while
no.
it happens.
You may use
Someone
up to 2
stumbled
fortune
across us
as
that likes
endeavors
us.
at dangerous sets.
Gotcha.
So I have 1, 2, 3, support, and then
So
advanced scout.
question. The fact that that's an ability implies that you're not regularly able to do that.
Correct.
So,
And a dangerous site. Oh shit, yours was dangerous, wasn't it?
yes.
Fuck, I didn't realize.
We
Yeah.
might. You want to just call that as a
Yeah.
first turn whoopsie doodle and
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Everybody gets one.
That's like.
yeah.
yeah.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets a one whoopsie doodle.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
quite sure that was my whoopsie
So
doodle, but yeah.
Will is rating.
Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4,
Screw you.
5, 6.
I mean, if
One-
you want to
no
retcon it,
worries.
we can. We can walk
Alright.
it all the way back.
No. Are you kidding me?
That's your whoopsie doodle. I'm just
Okay.
telling you.
So I got 4. Wait, do you have to choose a space to raid?
I think
Yes.
you just raid the whole island.
No. You choose a space to raid.
Mm.
I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, you have to choose a space.
Interesting.
In that case, I would definitely choose the 2.
You just want some wood.
Yeah, I would.
I wonder why.
Oh god, cutting cement.
Scrap metal bike. How do you watch this? Industrial mill?
Oh, awesome.
Yes, you do
Yeah.
have to raid.
That's like a book
I
that
choose
isn't
part
very
2.
Common here in the States, and I just named one of my advisors.
Well, you
that
can't raid
after,
an unexplored site.
after Vinatu.
Oh, you mean the part 2, meaning the wooden.
Oh,
You want-
crap. Oh, okay, wow. We
Yeah,
didn't
it's
whoopsie
from a
doodle this.
book.
I
I
still
think
said
it's called
subtract 2.
Vinatu.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, if you want to just
Yeah.
completely reroll,
Yeah.
it, you can still do
It's
that.
a.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do 2.
I hadn't
But
read
we're
the
gonna
name
do
in Polish when I was really, really young. It was one of my favorites back then.
Okay. Sure. I'll take it. I get wood.
So you succeed, you get wood, you take no damage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it in which hold?
Which ship is it?
Which ship are you
Your
raiding with?
flagship. You also place an enmity token on that island.
You.
Nice, nice.
Subsequently, they
I
will
like
be
doing-
stronger
actually having
defending
reference.
against you.
This enemy token goes on here, right? On the 2.
It goes on
Technically,
the...
it goes on the entire island.
No, I think it does go on there.
I feel like I remember that from the.
I think it moves to the entire island
You're
later
right.
on.
Yeah, yeah, it moves
the
during-
site can no longer be raided this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
But eventually it will go.
It's
to
like that. I'm just
Okay.
imagining the music from that scene in Monty
Yes.
Python.
So
this is
Hmm.
Lancelot
enmity
running
means,
across the field.
it will be harder to raid in the future.
I'll be going down to 1.
And they will also cause you, if you want to buy there,
It's
it will
+1.
cost more.
Yes.
For how long?
They don't like you
For-
because you're
as
raiding.
long as the enmity token exists, which is
Rude.
the rest of the game,
And possibly for the rest of the campaign.
possible.
You don't really
Although enmity stickers aren't.
They're not technically permanent.
Well, we'll figure that out.
There's a
Actually,
slot.
We'll
There are slots for that.
Oh yeah, no, you place enemy stickers, but you can cross them out.
we'll talk about that once
Later
we
on.
get to the end of the
Yes.
game. All right, so everybody has taken one turn.
So raid with caution.
The round advances.
Ooh, I also
We-
noticed that 2 of the islands have like special instructions. You get to re-roll all of your weak successes rolled during endeavors here. What does that
No,
one
you
say?
have to.
You have to. What does that one say?
May use repair action. Cost 6 gold.
Ooh,
Oi.
cool.
That
Alrighty.
is expensive.
It is, but I mean, if you can do it there instead of having to go all the way back.
Oh
to the
yeah,
port.
also he's retired. He's a sleepy boy.
All right, so
yeah, it is a bit late. Thanks for joining a bit, Singende. We really appreciate it. Always do.
Take care. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
So during this round, we have good omens.
Oh.
Each special success, each strong success in an explore endeavor counts as an extra success.
Ooh.
So
Oh, and an
That's-
explorer.
on an explorer specifically. So that's what we've got going on. Oh, sorry, Matilda's exhausted. Remember that all of your
So
advisors are
we'll count this as the
transitional.
whoopsie doodle because Nick had at least one strong success.
Yeah, there you go. You
Cool.
did.
All right.
You were able to do that by using those, but you also didn't. You still had to use both of them. So
All right. Fair enough.
thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in. We always appreciate it.
Woo.
Okay, so I get to do some stuff.
Yeah, you got
And then
it.
it changes when it goes to winter when it goes to Anna.
No,
It goes.
it doesn't
the
go to
sixth
winter
time
until
around.
you get to 6, and then
Yeah, so let's pick up the pace. folks,
winter
if
is
we
a
wanna get out
long
of here.
time away.
Wow.
Yes, winter is a long time away.
And this ends when. Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
When the islands have all
Have
been
you
named.
game over now?
Doing things like explore, doing things like building, doing things like adding upgrades and that kind of stuff.
And Explorer gets you glory.
It gets you one. Is this a glory track or is it, yeah? I think so. One on this track.
Yeah, that's glory.
So you get 1 glory for exploring, and you also
Sure.
get what?
Shouldn't he have also been able to collect tax?
No, I
No,
sailed
he
and
sailed.
raided.
Sail.
Okay, so you pick pick 2 of the 3.
Yes, exactly. It's 2 of the 3. There's always 2 of the 3.
Okay. Hey, I think I know what I'm doing this turn.
Hey,
Alright.
Daimyo America.
Hey, what up, Sam?
Daimyo.
Welcome. Daimyo. Yes.
Don't say the joke. Don't say the joke.
I missed it on Rising Sun.
You did do it. You did miss that. I won't forgive you.
Okay.
Listen, listen.
I can never forgive you. I'm not gonna be my sons
Um,
and their sons.
I will.
We are just starting up the second round in Seafall of the first game. So, currently, in the
People
lead
have-
is Anna.
Thank you.
The people have chosen how to continue or start off their campaign of exploration. Our friend Greg here is a
A dick.
merchant, a
yeah.
shrewd merchant.
A lucky merchant.
Excuse
A shrewd merchant.
madam.
He bought all the available
Greg,
resources
did you
at
put
the
a
time.
new... one of those new ones comes out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good omens.
That's
was
what
the
this
new one?
is.
What is the new one?
Good omens. This round, each strong success in an explore endeavor counts as an extra success.
Oh, that's this round. Okay.
Yeah,
So it did not
that's-
apply to Nyx.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
I
makes sense.
I didn't know what you were saying. I thought that you meant you forgot a rule because that's what it sounded like.
No, I flipped a new event.
So this is like a round-based thing. So each round we get
Each
a new
round
one of
we
those?
get a new event. Some
Each
of them are
time the
good.
astrolabe turns.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
Anna's the stay-at-home builder.
I am a stay-at-home builder. Hey, I'm out of town.
And what
I
is
just haven't made
research
it
Krupa's
yet.
going into the great wild expanse.
I am exploring.
I like to
Not
stop
yet,
smell
but-
the roses.
allows you to get extra dice on an explore action, but we can't research yet.
Mhm.
Okay,
'Cause you
so
can't research during the prologue. Ignore that.
Yes.
so the sail is just straight up nerfed.
The explorers, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, they only
that's not
have 2
necessarily
actions.
true.
Yes.
They only have 2 actions.
You
There's
ju-
still
you
2
just can't
really
choose
good
a third
actions,
action.
yeah.
And I am repressing filthy savages.
I'm
So it seems.
I mean, come on. Look at this picture and tell me it's not like Eurocentrism at its finest.
Yeah, no,
Let's
that's
show
very
the chat.
true.
It's like, all right, look at that guy's face and tell me he's not going to be butchering natives by the thousands.
I'm gonna pay. Sorry for taking so long. I'm gonna pay 1 to take the powder monkey.
Oh, can you not?
However,
Burning Will's
I will
plan.
not be activating the powder monkey.
All right.
Flip it, boy.
He's just gonna sit in my council.
Flip it, boy.
Ooh, the remote solution.
Yes, it's just a better version.
It's just a better powder monkey.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
Yo, that like plankton, like yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I love it.
And then I will be taking a guild action, which is how much gold do I
What
have?
you gonna do?
What you say?
Well, then again, maybe I am gonna activate the powder monkey.
You know, you always could.
And you can only have one active advisor, right?
Yes.
Okay. But it can be any of the ones you have over here.
That are not
the hell?
flipped upside down.
When did they get not flipped
Winter.
upside down?
Winter.
Everything refreshes at winter.
Okay.
I will go
Dice
ahead.
fries.
I will activate the powder monkey
Can't
because
really
I'm
see
going to take
people's reactions while
the,
doing that. That's sort of
snake
cool.
eyes?
the Soldiers Guild
Alright.
and use it to sail.
Alrighty.
1, 2.
Okay.
And then tax.
Alrighty.
So I gain 4 gold, please.
So they refresh at winter, but you always have them?
4.
Yes.
Yes.
They exist in your council room. They just can't be used.
Right.
Yep, they have been used. They have
But no
put
one
in
else
their
can have
time.
No one else can have them, though. Yes?
Yeah, correct. And then I exhaust
You're,
that dude,
all of
and
you
I
guys
take
are on
one
the same
milestone.
island, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
No, except for the gray. The gray is actually.
Yeah, no, the
I'm
gray
on
is
the-
not.
By the way.
But the red and the green are all.
It's like Christmas.
Are all piled on.
Well, for me, not
it
for
is
natives.
Christmas Island.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Anna.
Oh, I'm naming it that.
So, more about exploring. So, you can have a support ship while exploring, or is that only for raiding?
You can have a support ship during any endeavor, including
During
exploration.
Any endeavor. Okay, great. Interesting.
It's hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
I know. It was really hard.
It's quite not the easiest.
Oh, and I'm going to be calling this powder monkey Harrison.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
There we
Tell me
go.
who you said that word is he.
The advanced
It's something
scout.
about the eyes.
Oh yeah, I know what I have to name the advanced scout. Can I get a Sharpie?
Yes.
Much love. Oh, thank you.
Or there. We have to name someone Pedro.
Oh, absolutely.
Like one of the advisors has to be Pedro.
Alright, so the dockmaster.
Maybe the
It
convict?
says, when buying,
Don't move.
when
convict
taking the
named
buy
Pedro.
goods action, goods cost -1 gold each. I love you, Harrison.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I see that.
I named my first guy.
So this is like
Alright.
an additional thing on top of these two descriptions right here, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So when I buy goods,
Mhm.
goods cost -1 gold each, but then it also, and then I get an additional good
You get the
You may
opportunity
purchase
to purchase an additional
to
good.
purchase an additional good. I
Yes.
see. All right,
You still have to buy it. You don't get just an extra one for free, but
gotcha.
you
All
do
right.
get extra stuff.
In that case, I am going to get the renowned silver. I think.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little sorry, TBH. Just a little
Self.
bit.
Ooh.
All right, he's gonna
The
be
captain.
my active advisor. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That's actually
Whatever.
more what I was looking for.
Who knows
Sure,
what the
that's
tides
okay.
will bring?
Right.
Okay. All right, now I'm going to sail and collect taxes.
Actually, you know what, Nick? I
Yes.
think it is cool if we give you that for free, because the winner of this game doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, these points aren't recorded.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
They're not. This isn't technically game one.
No. This is the prologue. Game 1 starts when we have a target of 11.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
So all my boss ass glory won't matter. Jesus.
But we
Well,
do get
no,
to
we
name
get to
all
But
name
the-
all of these things,
Mm.
like, we actually
Everything
do
that we apply is permanent,
Interesting.
but the winner doesn't matter.
Well,
So this is
man,
now Spice and Wood Island
So-
forever.
Can I
Well,
choose
actually,
to
that
not
does
activate
make
any
sense.
advisors?
Yes,
Because-
you don't have to activate him.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that makes sense because that it sets up the game so that a little bit more
Yeah.
stuff going on.
So I'm cool since there's no like real. It doesn't really
Thank
matter
you.
that you gained a glory and didn't lose a ship.
yeah,
I'm cool with it. If everybody else is,
sure.
obviously I'm not the arbiter of things.
Yeah, you alright?
I get to name an island at 3 glory, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well then I'm gonna explore.
Fail.
Fail!
What? What?
I want you to fail.
That's mean. All right, I'm going to this
Can I get
island.
the captain's book, please?
Wait,
Yes.
can I do that? Hang on. I have to figure out which island I can actually explore.
Welcome to Seafall, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
I think
mean,
actually
pretty much,
the
though.
only island I can get both of these ships to, I can't get into that one. I have to go to this one.
That's
So we're
correct.
going here.
Yep.
And I'm going 1, 2, 3, right here.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm gonna explore. And how many dice do I get rid of?
So first of all, which site are you exploring?
I will explore. What is the easiest one?
The easiest
Three.
one
Is it
is
three?
the three.
One of these.
One of the three.
Okay,
suns.
I'll do one of the threes.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter which one.
And it's a sun, so you give yourself. What's the? Well, first of all, what's your flagship?
My flagship. What do you mean?
Which
What
one?
is it?
Choose your flagship.
Oh,
Big or small. Doesn't really matter. They both have the
They're
same
identical.
score.
Okay, I will choose the big one then.
All right.
Okay. So you have 2 dice because that's the explore value on the big ship.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 die because you have a support ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have any extra die from your advisors
Nope.
because you don't have any.
Mhm.
You don't have any extra die from any cards in play or anything.
Nope.
And you don't have negative dice because this isn't a raid.
Right.
So
Okay.
you have a pool of 3 dice.
All right.
Pick.
No. She has to succeed first.
Good point.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, only a successful explorer gets you glory.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I figured. All right.
But
so,
it's successful unless you blow up.
okay, great. All right, that's great.
Well,
That's
you have
great.
to at least roll 1 success. If you roll 3 blanks,
Oh yeah.
which coincidentally in this case would also lead to you blowing up.
Yes.
All right. Well, best of luck to me then. This is gonna be difficult. All right. Hey.
You have
All
4
right.
successes.
4
Fuck,
successes.
yeah.
You fucking crushed it.
Yeah.
Whooshed it.
All right,
Oh, I
so
feel good.
now-
I feel good.
Pick any number next to a sun symbol.
Next to a
Mhm.
sun symbol. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Does this mean anything,
Warhammer
or am I
Crystal
just
Silver
picking
Tower?
something that I
You're
feel
just-
like I'd like?
There are
Picking
certain
somebody
rule books
you-
that are just absolutely
Navajo,
horrible. The Robinson original rulebook is absolutely shit.
It's like you guys actually have to try.
44.
Yeah,
That's
right,
a beautiful
4,
number.
okay.
There,
Mhm.
there are some that like you have to try to understand and it just doesn't
And you'll
work.
be reading.
Question:
I will.
What's up?
Do I have to take these in the listed order?
No.
Okay, so I could explore then sail.
Correct.
Yes.
Excellent.
Why did you take this so
Technically, you don't always have to sail.
For
You could
future
explore
reference.
and then research if
I-
we had
I-
research.
I
in
need
place.
money
Exactly,
later.
which is what I would be doing, which is
Listen.
why I'd asked.
Also
Mhm.
goods. Winter's not
But,
coming for a
So, for
long
example, I
time.
could have rated and also text.
I think that the end's gonna come before we have to like do anything.
All right, Anna.
It's likely in this game. It's likely to happen like that.
44.
Yeah.
Okay.
Victory shines upon us this morn.
Ah,
Almost by chance, my crew stumbled upon some plants that we knew could be made into sturdy linen,
I like
fine for
plants.
sales. The locals reminded us to thank the Golden Man for these gifts. I imagine this is some sort of deity to them? Perhaps the sun.
what's so funny?
It's
Jesus.
the day man.
Oh my god. I dropped the nightmare. Okay.
You have to name this island Philadelphia now.
Oh my god. Wait. Well, I'm gonna get to name it, so that's
You
actually
get to name any
that's,
island you want.
that's or I'll just name it Always Sunny because it's a beautiful name too. All
Uh,
right, let's continue here.
I could make some sort of offering, or just leave, as I don't want to give in to their heathen ways.
Ooh. No, I'll make an offering.
Make an
I'm
offering?
polite.
All right.
I'm polite.
Yes, that little baby boy, that baby boy
Okay.
was me.
You don't know the whole thing or anything like that, no.
We asked them how to honor the Golden Man, and they said that he prefers a gift of gold. One of my advisors offered some coins. They were clearly taken by our efforts and turned the plants into linen right there so we could better outfit our ship. Do you have any gold?
Nope.
Sorry.
Oh no.
You get nothing.
Oh.
However, you do mark this as a site that produces linen.
But I get my glory, right?
You do get your glory for
Okay.
succeeding.
Then I don't care.
Wow,
I guess
that
you
is-
would have gotten a linen for cheap.
Spend 3 gold to take any available white ship upgrade worth 10 gold from the board and add it to a
Damn.
ship of yours in the region.
Oh,
Oh,
that
here we
would've
go.
been Nice.
Otherwise, take 1 linen from the supply and place it in a ship of yours in this.
Yeah, I'm from-
So you do get 1 linen.
Oh, I do get a linen. Cool. All right.
Which 3?
Place
Anna?
it where? In my ship or?
In one of your ship's hold, in your flagship's hold.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Anna.
Mhm.
This one or this one?
Let's go with this one. We'll start from the south to the north.
This is a very
Bottom down,
linen-based
Well, this ship is
All right.
absolutely.
I'm liking this. So I get my 3rd glory.
You get your
Very
3rd
cool.
gold,
Winter
which
is
means
coming,
you get
but
to
very
name an
slowly in
island.
this game.
Hell yeah.
Well, it has to be that one. And New Philadelphia.
Should I call it Always Sunny or Philadelphia?
New Philadelphia, because Always Sunny isn't a name.
I'm gonna call it New Philly, just because that's shorter and I need space to
Call it
write
Newfoundland.
words. That's not close enough.
I once was a boy, but now I am a man. I fought the nightman.
You know, I hope that there are lots of community theaters doing productions of that for real. Around
Oh
the
no, it's
country.
awful.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Anna,
I love it. Yes.
now that your turn has ended,
Mm-hmm.
you get to claim a milestone.
Oh, I
Yes.
do. That's right.
History begins.
Yeah, the first time an island is named. This is mine.
History begins.
Neat. When
Historical
completed.
records are unclear as to why the province leaders chose to go themselves out into these seas. They knew the dangers. It is said that many were having vivid dreams at this time, that they were compelled by them. One entry in a leader's journal states,
Oh,
I
boy.
perhaps had too much spice as my dreams last night were vivid.
Jesus Christ. It
Someone's
was Jacob.
entry.
Jacob's fault.
I dreamt of great glory if I could get to the west. If I could reach the
You
world's
feel
end, I would
when-
rule over all the lands, uniting the provinces after centuries of strife. I woke with much ambition in my mind.
Ooh.
Whether all leaders thought the same is unclear. Destroy this card, take one fortune token, or take back one enmity token you have anywhere on the board.
Well,
You
I
do
guess
not
I'm a
have-
fortune token then, because I don't have any enmity anywhere.
And
And
you-
then I destroy this, which means we...
Tear it up.
Tear it up, destroy it. Literally, it is now destroyed.
Do it.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Just do it over this so that everyone can see.
Oh, I don't... Oh.
Do
Oh.
it.
Do it.
Give the people what they want.
Eh.
Yeah, open.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It has
sorry.
now been
I
destroyed.
feel
History
bad.
begins has been destroyed.
Oh.
History does not, in fact, begin.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
That
History
is it for that
ends.
card.
Oh,
Alright.
dear.
Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of getting used to.
Like, the writing was
we're
okay,
used to
but-
Yeah, we're used to it.
Pandemic Legacy by now.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's painful.
I'm gonna take the captain,
Sounds
Damn
right.
you.
of course.
That's the worst part about being last.
Just like watch all this cool stuff come up.
The Brute.
Ooh.
I'm on the
he's a-
Brute
he's a
squad.
big boy.
And then, would you like to activate your captain?
That is the question.
Which highly relates to which activity you want to do.
Okay, is it just me, or does this guy look like in Men in Black when that alien was like,
Edgar.
wearing some human skin?
See, here's the thing.
It totally looks like
you
that.
were the second person to say that a person looks like that today.
Really?
One of my coworkers described someone that way.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Someone you knew or someone
No,
on the game?
Someone we were looking at pictures
I was
of.
also reading a book today about this like weird species of creature whose like skin didn't really fit their bodies. They had to like grow up into their skin. A lot of weird skin facts today. A lot of weird
Yeah,
skin things
sorry.
Thank
going
you
on.
thank you for signing up to Skin Facts.
What you thinking there, Jacob?
I am not going
Thinking?
to activate. I'm always not thinking, but I'm not going to activate the captain today
Okay.
or this one.
Do you have this at home when you
Oh,
upgrade?
to sell.
No, it's a buy.
Oh, to buy treasures?
Yeah, or to buy buildings. Actually, that's a good question.
That's a good question. You take your turn. I will look into it.
Well,
That's
actually,
just one thing.
this is bearing on my turn.
Oh, this is bearing on your. Oh, because you have goods. Okay.
Yes, I do have goods.
Explorers, builders. Okay, so you may spend one good of the same color as the upgrade to reduce the cost by 8 gold. This good must be in the same region as the ship to be upgraded, either in a warehouse or on a ship. So if upgrading, it has to be in the same location as the ship being upgraded. Makes sense.
And you have to be in a port that has that color in order to upgrade, right?
Correct.
Yep. All right.
And then building, this good must be in the same region as the build site, either in a warehouse or on a ship. So you don't have to unload, which unloading happens instantaneously.
Alright. Cool.
So you could be in the middle of the sea and just come up with the chest.
Oh, that's right. So that's building. I didn't check on treasures though.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to buy a treasure, the guild must be in your province warehouse.
The
good.
material must be in your warehouse.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you can still buy it just by paying raw coin, but
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do the.
This is mine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do the explore one site action.
Okay.
Over here.
Yep.
And that is going to be the 3.
Okay. The 3
3
is
sun.
sun. So
Yep.
go ahead and roll it, and then if
Yeah.
you succeed, we'll wait until Anna gets back to
I'm
read.
probably not going to succeed, but we will see.
Oh, because you're not using your
And you're not supported.
Nope.
So you're
Exactly.
rolling 2 whole dice.
I'm rolling 2 whole dice. I am.
It's a 3, so
It's a 3, and we have the ability that any.
yeah, that's right. Any strong success counts as 2. So.
I did it.
You did it. You didn't even take a single point of damage.
Damn.
Good job, dude.
Ugh.
So gain a glory,
Yes.
First of all.
Could you please purple?
which makes
one?
me the only person not glorious.
Yes, and now I
Which
get
makes
a
sense. I am
sun.
pretty shit. We'll go ahead and let you select.
Let's see what do we got for suns.
You're just gonna hoard those resources, aren't you? So you can get a big payout with the.
Yeah,
Mercy.
next.
Money,
next
money,
year.
money. All right.
I just have to make sure that the game doesn't end. before-
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's looking like it might.
Let's go with
Might very
54.
well.
It's
54?
basically all you
Okay.
need is 4 people. If everybody gets a Gloria turn, it's gonna end in another turn. So
Where is 54? There it is. Can I get a Sharpie, please?
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Do we want to wait for Anna and give her the chance to read?
Sure.
Wait.
So short intermission while we wait for Anna to get back. So because she is currently my reader and we'll
Dun,
give her
dun,
that
dun,
chance.
dun,
What color?
dun, dun, dun,
You're
dun,
blue.
I'm blue. I have no glory.
And you get glory from selling?
Yes. I do get glory from selling, but that's not usual. I only get glory for selling if I use her. And only if
nobody wants the savage, huh?
if I sell. He's hard. Like 2 enmity for a single action is brutal.
Well, you really get a big raid out of that.
Yeah,
one.
he's very
Oh
good.
yeah. No, you that's why he costs so much. because-
Yeah, who would ever want the savage?
Says the savage.
Dude, I'm here to brutalize natives, and I'm all out of natives.
And that means you're not here to do anything. You're just gonna
You
brute.
yeah.
I get to brutalize.
That's what
Anna,
you
you
get
get to
for
read stuff.
Please read 54
Oh,
for
shit.
Jacob.
Very exciting. I made it in time. A beautiful copse of trees, signs
And
of
then you
an
should
old...
sit down.
What?
You should sit down.
Okay, fine.
Especially since you're right next to a mic.
Oh, I was eager. Okay. A beautiful copse of trees, signs of an old forest with a tall growth only found on the islands. Some trees were cut down recently, but I know that none from the mainland have been here before. I could question the locals as to who might have the wood, or hurry home in case someone else is trying to bring it to market. And then I go to the numbers that it tells me to go, right?
Well, depending on what I decide. So
Okay.
I get to now choose.
So yes, would you like to question the locals, or hurry home in case someone else is trying to bring it to market?
I'm going to question the locals.
Oh, okay, alrighty then.
Sit
Let's see. The locals were maddeningly evasive about who took the wood. Only after some rigorous questioning did one of them mention that those who whisper needed it. He would say no more that day. I returned to question him more the next day, but it seems he had fallen off a cliff to his death the night before. Too bad. The extra time spent questioning amounted to little. Alright. You may exhaust an advisor in your council room, or exhaust one upgrade on a ship of yours in this region. If you do, take 2 wood from the supply and add them to ships of yours in this region. If you don't do either, take 1 wood instead. Mark this as a site that produces wood.
Here, I'm not going to exhaust my advisor.
Alright.
Because otherwise you run out of hole space.
Yep.
Indeed.
Well, you can only have 2 per hold space.
Correct. No,
Oh.
1 per hold space.
Because you got 2
Which
ships.
means no ship can hold more than 2
You'd be wasting one.
Oh, good to know.
2 goods.
Wait,
The hell? Oh, Jacob's got
what's going on?
Oh, we're talking about goods.
Oh,
Okay.
the stickers.
Yeah. Stick
But I do get 1 wood.
You do get 1 wood.
And what are you talking about with the spaces?
No, so no, the amount of goods that you can store in your hold
Ah, there
is
it
equal to your hold value.
There it is. I didn't notice the whole value.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So you can store 4 goods total on both of your ships.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No ship can store more than 2.
Alrighty.
Nick,
At this
Here's
stage of the
Could you
Captain's
do me
log.
a favor and place this
Captain's log star date.
on
Yeah.
the 3?
So if
Captain's
we can
log,
make it
start.
to next winter, we'll be having like almost twice as many goods in play.
More wood discussions than than he was expecting.
I mean, welcome to this is they might as well have called this like Seafarers of Catan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
probably already trademarked is the problem, right?
My turn.
Yes, that is an actual game.
Welcome to Dragon's Demise.
Not only
We like
trademarked,
wood.
but it is a game.
Oh, I didn't.
It
Yeah.
is an expansion to.
I should have guessed. There's always a something of Catan.
Yes.
Um,
But that's my turn. Go ahead, Mr. Nick.
Ear scratchers of Catan. Ooh, I like it.
Someone somewhere.
So creative.
Mm.
Interesting thing about Catan, they have been recently purchased by Asmodee.
Really?
Like all of so
Yeah.
now Asmodee,
Mayfair Games dead.
Yep,
What?
it's gone.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
That's extremely surprising.
Dead in a good way, as in they got bought out.
But, yeah.
Their
So that's-
licenses got bought out, and then the company went under.
Yes.
Oh, the company went under.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty
Ooh,
much.
Less
Like,
good.
they
less
didn't
good.
buy out the people. They only
Yeah.
bought out the games.
Yeah, just the assets. And the people were
Here's
not
what
assets.
I am going.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, a little bit. It stings a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take. None of these are very good. I'll take the Alchemist. Replace it with something much better.
I missed some efficiency.
Well, that happens.
No maximum
Yikes.
efficiency.
I am not activating that. I am spending my last renown.
Yeah.
The problem is it's when selling goods, and when I'm selling my goods, I want to have her out instead.
You're not gonna last that long.
Probably not.
Gonna trigger
Get an extra coin.
Sailors Guild. First, I will explore the 3. Support my little ship.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I will support my little ship with my big ship so that one failure does not sink me immediately.
That's a good idea.
Good call.
You don't have any advisors active?
No.
Okay, cool.
And
Sure.
Sweet.
no damage.
Alright.
Yeah, no damage. Pick a son, and then Jacob.
So, wait a minute. You rolled 3 dice.
3 successes.
2 from your ship,
And 1 from the support.
but this has a defense of 2. Garrison of 2.
That's only
Oh.
for raids.
But isn't that what he's doing?
I
No,
know
he's
exploring.
Oh, he's exploring. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
The garrison
I thought it
only.
was-
The
What, do
garrison
you call,
only
what,
moves two
what
dice
sort of
for raids.
bloodthirsty savage do you take me for?
The one that you claim to be?
No, that's him.
Guilty giggling, Will. I see.
Yeah.
85
85.
over there
I'm
by
kind
the
of
left
miffed
coast.
that you're not exploring. I want to
Alright.
read.
I'm going to explore next.
Ah.
I got you.
He's working up to that.
Let's see. 85,
Yeah, I could have
85.
used
There it
my
is.
movement because that shit has 3 speed and can just.
So, Greg,
I could
are
use
you
my
telling
movement
me-
to offload this cube?
Are you telling me, Greg, that my awesome glory skills don't count?
That's correct.
That's dick.
Alright.
That is dick.
Yes.
85.
The long dick.
We
with
have
the long-
found a grove with tall, fine trees. We learned that it is sacred to a nearby tribe. Some of the crew feel it is bad fortune to take it, and the locals seem willing to offer something else instead. On the morrow, I must decide whether to take the wood or discuss with the locals.
We'll discuss with the locals.
Brutalized
Ah.
natives!
Alright?
I've chosen my path.
There you go.
Yes.
Also, dude, you dropped
It would be unseemly to violate the local customs. We left their grove for now. Take one good of any type that the island produces besides wood from the supply, and add it to the ship of yours in the region. If there are no other
Spice
goods,
with Captain.
yeah. Alright, cool. Because there are other goods. And mark this site that produces wood.
That'll be that one.
Yes. Right. I will mark the
You
site.
still have the.
And then I will sail.
Cool.
And
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god. What a weird band.
Right?
Yeah. Are they dead
Not
now?
bad. No, I
They've
think it's
gone,
been a couple years since
they've gone, AWOL.
1, 2,
Don't look at
3,
me like that.
and 1.
Okay.
Are you gonna go all the way back to port?
You
I
can't.
can't. I'm limping back to port.
Oh,
under
because you
half
speed
power.
yes, that's right. I forgot.
My mast is snapped clean off and my hold is flooded.
Alright.
Will.
Everything's on fire. I'm trying to get home.
All right.
For your hold.
Who you recruiting?
Oh, you know what it is. I'm
Is it time for
using
the
my
savage?
renown
Yep.
for savage.
Yeah, buddy. Just go fucking
Oh my
ham.
god.
Come on, natives. What you got?
You violent child.
Oh no!
Renowned explorer.
Oh.
Renowned Explorers International Society.
Give it to me.
No,
Okay.
you have to understand. I need this car. I adore this game.
Also, I have the savage. I have 2 ships in the region.
Alright.
I'm going to have little boat be the main tank and big boat be the support.
Even though it has fewer raid dice?
Yeah.
Ooh, can I like switch stuff between holds?
Yes. Hang on, let me see what type of action that is.
I think it's a free action.
I suspect that that's true.
And I need my good to be in the hold when I get back to port to put it in
Okay.
my...
Yes.
So I put it on the right ship.
You put it on a living ship.
Just limp. Just low fire ambiance.
Before and or after you sail, if both your ships are together at any region that is land, you may rearrange goods between their holds.
Rearrange.
There you go.
Okay, so I got that. I have 4 dice because I had 7 because 1, 2, 3 from my ship, and then 4
Yes.
from my support. 5, 6, 7 from Savage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I take 3 out, so I have 4.
Yep.
And what are you rating?
Wait, you take 2 out.
I am rating
2 plus 1 for the
Oh,
enemy.
for the
To
enemy.
take
yeah,
a
yeah.
square, right?
Yeah, either the spice or the wood.
One of them is 5 and one of them is 3. This is a pretty easy choice
yeah.
to make.
Let's do it. Let's raid the wood.
Cool.
Nice.
Get back to natives.
4 successes, which means you take no damage.
And enmity, please.
5 successes.
No, that's exploration only.
And he gives
Okay.
2 enmity?
2 enmity
2 enemy.
because I'm savage.
Yes.
I move up
They
1 glory.
fucking hate you.
I move up a glory,
Also, name your dude.
and I get a wood.
Yeah, name your savage.
In here,
Adam Savage.
and then
I
I
don't Tish.
would like to, for my second action, I'm going to be collecting taxes.
Alright.
Okay, at 3 money.
3 gold.
I think you have to sail.
What?
Because you traded goods.
Because it says you can rearrange your hold before and or after you sail.
And or after?
Before or after, but the sale has to be happening.
Well, in that case, then I'm going to move all my wood to Little Boat.
Okay.
And then I'm sailing Little Boat. 1, 2, 3.
And Big Boat stays where it is.
You can move it.
Hey, Greg.
You really think you're going to get any more raids out of that one?
Mean?
Anything that's still in the form. gets
Actually, you
dismissed
know what? Screw it.
and replaced.
Let's get the little. Actually, no. We're gonna send Big Boat back with 2 wood in it, and then Little Boat goes 1, 2, 3.
Stay off my island! Mine!
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Back to the top.
Alright, I was
advance.
suboptimal with my
We're
movement.
at 3. The event changes. We now have market. This round, all goods sell for +1 gold each.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So offload your shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Renowned Explorer. Pay for that with reputation.
Your last reputation.
Yep.
You have no more reputation to give.
I will activate him. This guy is absolutely a Miguel. Can I get a
Smuggler.
Sharpie, please?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's the name of the? This guy reminds me of the Russian from the Most Dangerous Game. What's his name? It starts with Z. Zaroff.
There you go. Good job.
So he's expended, right?
Yes.
You just name him.
I'm going to. I acquired Miguel. I activated him, and now I'm going to use the Explorers Guild.
Yep.
First action is going to be to sail to get here. Fuck it. Good enough. And then I'm going to explore. So I have 2 dice because I have 2 value. Let's call my... Oh, after I sail, I'm going to move my wood into my hold of my raven. So I
yeah,
have
gotta name them ships.
2 dice from exploration. I have 1 dice because I have a support. I have 2 dice because of my renowned explorer, which gives me a total of 5. And okay, let's just go with the easy stuff. I'll take a sun.
Alright.
Okay.
I kind of would like to not, because it feels like it would be more fun to, but...
Which one is that? Where you're...
He's raiding over here, one of the 3 suns.
let's do the one closest to the spice.
Okay.
Makes
Raiding
sense?
or exploring?
Or
Exploring.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3 successes. No problems. So I gain 2 glory because the Renowned Explorer allows me to gain an additional Explorer if you took no damage during an Explorer endeavor.
Okay.
And then I will take
So you already moved them, right? Cool.
number. We're kind of running out of suns here, fellas.
Oh yeah. I think probably only 4 left.
Let's call it 83.
Well, you are reading 83
You
from
would
Greg.
read for me 83, please. Oh, and my, I don't know if I said it.
I'm
out
never
loud,
gonna
but
get to read because Will's never going to explore.
You don't know that.
my large triumph ship.
Never
is
stop
my
going in.
flagship.
83.
83.
Well, past Tarwinar and then with the D.
Wait, I think
so
I found like the answer
scrap
key,
it a
not
little
like
bit.
the.
There is no answer.
There's no answer key.
No.
Okay. Have worked with the locals to obtain linen.
No. Yeah, let me see it real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, it's just like a weird sentence.
It is a
fragment.
weird thing.
Because it's like entered into
It's a journal
Yeah.
entry.
I'm a very
almost.
like expository writer. I'm just like, I did this. I did
Have
this.
worked with the locals to obtain linen. They want to meet in the old trading port of the ancients. That isn't convenient, so we can try to convince them to meet at our ship. Instead of sailing to this port, the latter option taking much longer. That's the 2 options.
Okay, so I can either meet with them at the port of the ancients, which takes longer, or I can convince them to come to my ship.
Yep. What you gonna do?
Okay, let's roleplay. Time is money. Meet me on my ship, assholes.
All right. So that would be 163.
Hey, so that's the number in parentheses around behind that
No,
one.
that would be 94.
That's 94? This is so weird. Alright. Who knows what is at the ancient site? The fables tell us many things about them. Enough that my crew are spooked by their structures.
Wait, that sounds like it means that I went to the...
Better that the natives come to us.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Literally, wait one
Yeah,
I
more
didn't mean to
sentence.
preempt you.
Add 1 linen from the supply to a ship of yours in this region.
Okay.
Mark this as a site that produces linen.
Ooh, I want to know what the other one was.
Could one of you please put linen onto this 3 right there?
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is that there's some stuff that we'll just never know.
You up, Anna?
Alright, let's do the thing. Can I do what I
right
want to do?
Yep.
So first
maybe
you start with, are you hiring an advisor? Or buying a treasure?
not. No, I have 0 money.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out though, I don't think I can make it back to market to sell any of my shit, unfortunately. So my
I know
fastest
I
ship
can.
is 3, and 1, 2, 3 ends me
Yes.
here. So I can't, unfortunately, take advantage of the special
Mhm.
turn thing. So, I will go ahead and equip Roald, the renowned soldier. And, ooh, should I raid or tax? I'm gonna tax, I really need money.
Mhm.
I didn't mean
Yes, and that means
I
I
don't
collect 5 gold, please.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
By 5.
Because I have +2 for Roald, the renowned
Oh, yeah.
soldier.
Cool.
Which is nice. And then, secondly, I'm gonna sail some places.
Go ahead and sail some places.
Some
Mm-hmm. I'll head up 1, 2.
Alright.
And this has the goods in it, so where should I put the other boy?
I think this is going to be a big turn for me.
do it.
This is gonna be a not big turn for me. It's time. I've tapped myself out on retreating to port to restock.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, I will do that. Okay. Alright, so I am done now.
Alright.
That was fast.
My turn. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 gold to take the Master Trader. Gonna activate the Captain. And do the.
Remember to name the people you use.
Yes, I
The
will.
absolute madman.
I will go ahead and
You
use
absolutely
the sailing or the Explorers Guild, and move 1, 2.
And then explore.
This one's going to be my main ship. This is going to be my bonus ship, and then yes, I am going to
Bonus.
explore. I'm going to explore over here, the fire number 4.
Oh, absolute madman.
Alright.
And so I get to my explore. So I get 2
I
from
like
the
this.
ship.
Hefty.
1 from getting the extra chip, 1 from my captain there, and 1 from my other thing on the captain. So I do have 5 die. Because she gets your support ship adds +1 die, so I get 2 die from the support ship and 1
I'm
die.
wondering what to name my ships. I feel like this one's like gonna be like something Bruiser-esque because
Alrighty.
he's been brutalizing.
Just call it Bruiser.
Let's see.
Bruiser's a great name.
These guys.
Very angry boy name.
Yeah, I'm an angry guy.
Angry.
I've got 3 successes.
So
You take 1 damage.
Yes, I will take 1 damage.
Oh,
Let's see.
what's it is?
Unless
Not too
I
bad.
want to do that.
It is non-dangerous, so you can spend fortune.
I think I am going to spend fortune to make one of these a success.
You
and
can
I don't-
spend 1 fortune regularly, right? Even at a dangerous place.
No,
At a dangerous, you can't spend any fortune.
unless you have the advanced scout.
Yes. All right. So there you go. So I have explored that. So number 4, I get a fire.
Okay.
Let me see which fire I want.
We're going to fire festival, guys.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Let's
Gonna
spend
get
all
some,
our money and
gonna
stay
get
in
some
a.
sandwiches and clamshell.
Oh man, stay
With
in.
wild dogs.
Give me them MREs, boy. Oh yeah, Will, you asked about a question about Dune earlier. What did you ask?
What's the name of the planet?
Arrakis.
Arrakis.
Okay.
Arrakis.
Look at these fucking
Desert
nerds!
planet.
Everybody knows the
And
name of the
instantly,
planet.
jumped on that shit. Would
Yeah,
anybody like
22.
Refill of anything while I'm up?
I'm alright.
Water, please.
What number did you take?
22.
It's
22.
life after
Alright.
all.
Oh my god, he's feeling 22.
I'm feeling
Yes, I am.
22. I'm not 22 anymore. I feel old.
Fucking-
Alright. In the mountains, my crew did find a source of gold. I suspect some pocketed the ore themselves. I shall have to decide whether I make an example of those I think are keeping secrets, or let it lie, as I am not certain.
Ooh. Do I want to make an example of my crew or let it lie?
Beat them.
Yes, please.
Brutal.
Dude, I don't know like how
Fucking savage.
I don't know how we're doing this game, but I know I'm starting off as a freaking taskmaster.
I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm so far from port, I'm going to let it lie.
Let it lie. Alright. 156.
It would be very easy for it all to do the. What
Okay.
are you? A dude?
Let the crew
Count?
have the advantage
I
for
am
now.
the
We are
count.
too far from home for me to push them. Add 4 gold to your vault. Mark this sign as a mine.
Ooh.
6.
First mine.
It says mark this site as a mine 6.
Yeah, there are different values of mine.
Okay, great.
Here you go.
Cool.
Well, it's right next to you. It's that
Oh
one.
yeah, the 4.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a mine.
Did you get your gold?
Mine's
I did. I took
Cool.
my 4
4 is a
Alright.
6.
Capitan's book.
my turn.
So wait, now you can just go there and get gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You can, so, hang on. You have to rate it to get the gold.
Right, okay.
Rating? Did someone say rating?
To the guy who's literally right there.
Will salivates a bit.
Yes.
Captain, what?
Are you gonna do anything else?
I'm done. I
Okay,
used
so
my action.
I will.
'Cause you can't split or sail action, right, Greg?
You cannot. You complete the entire sail action and
Alright.
then you do
Yep.
another action.
I'm gonna spend a doubloon and hire the brute, and then I'll trigger the Soldiers Guild,
just
activating the brute. I'm gonna name Jimmy the horse.
I like that name.
This guy limps back home into port, storing my my linen in my warehouse, which would be where.
That's pretty good.
What's the description on that?
Let me see.
I mean, like,
Can I see it? I missed
Carpenter, wood provides a discount of 12 gold instead of 8. Upgrade -2 cost. Build -2 cost.
it. Damn it!
Means you could, for wood, buy that 18 for 4 gold in a wood.
Yep.
wait, it's 4 gold?
Well, it's 18 minus 12 for the wood, minus 2 because of his ability.
Oh,
So
right.
you could acquire that upgrade for 4 gold, or the library,
Shit.
if you got the carpenter.
Not very useful.
Okay, so I am also going. So I'm going to sail, and I'll sell you. I go 1, 2, 3 here. That's a dangerous spot. I'm gonna go here, and I will also tax and collect 4 gold because Jimmy the horse is here. That's paying for himself.
And did you not sail last time?
I did.
No, you just ended up in like exactly the same spot.
No, I was here. I
Yeah.
was at the island last time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to sell my like
5.
one thing. That
Your
costs,
turn, by
but
the
I
way,
can't.
William.
For terrific. I would like to start off my turn by You can only use one wood, right, per thing.
Per thing, yes. You can never spend more than one good to get a discount.
That's it.
And so the discounts are not just the treasures.
Right. Discounts are treasures, upgrades, and buildings.
And do you get glory for buildings normally?
Yes. Every building that you build and every upgrade that you buy gives you 1 glory. The glory is returned if the building or upgrade is lost.
Why am I not up here? I should be up here.
Okay, my go.
Explore successful.
I would like to begin my turn by not purchasing an advisor, and instead purchasing
Oh shit, boy!
a banquet table for 2 money.
Alright.
So I'm gonna put this in. 5. Can I get that brings me down to
3 gold back.
3 gold. Yeah.
Also, so the point of this prologue is to just collect like resources and shit, basically, since the glory doesn't actually mean
The
anything.
resources don't mean anything either.
It's
Literally just to
an
explore
instant.
the islands.
Yeah, the
Oh,
point is to
that's it.
try to.
That
go-
means that I
Yeah.
have that. Then I choose
I
an
have
active advisor.
Well, I
of
think
which I
that-
have none.
the
So-
enmity still stays out.
So this is a question that I want to address once we... Actually, what we'll do, we can take an intermission once we finish this round to figure out what the end game looks like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just can you pass me the sheet, the one sheet? If that, especially if that has the extra things.
And I will choose to do for the first time the carpenter, remember?
The
Builder Guild?
yeah, Builder's Guild. Right?
Builders Guild, terrific. To create a hail for
You will not
further,
do any game end upgrades.
That's what I saw. That's
for
what I-
further 2 money
Oh yeah, you had 2
and a
wood.
wood. So that bumps me up another one.
So what's like the thing that we're going for to like get in?
And you get to
this
name
prologue
you get to
round?
name something, right?
Exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do at the end.
We're pretty much setting up the islands for our first game.
And then I'm doing.
Oh,
So
wait,
the islands
hold
will
on,
still
did
be
we do
relevant
this?
at that time?
Did we go
No,
to
it's at
the
the
No,
end.
it's
That's
at the
the
end
end.
of
The
this
islands
turn.
will be named.
No,
We'll
because
have
it says
the
at the
new
bottom of the card, when
things
completed,
you
go
go
to entry
during our
X.
first.
Yeah, we
game,
did that
get
for
a
you.
lot more
Yeah.
production.
Okay, what was
than
that
we
one?
did
What was
during
that?
this game.
It was
Okay,
like,
cool.
yeah,
That
that
makes
was the
sense.
dream
That makes sense.
Okay.
that that previous person had.
Yep.
So,
And then Anna got a fortune.
I have my thing. I bought the table. I bought the upgrade to hail. And now I sail. So I go 1, 2, and oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I wonder what you're gonna do next, right?
Yeah, and then
You see the predatory ships surrounding your
I claim my milestone.
You do.
More than duty.
Duty.
Nice. The second time an island is named,
So you have to name an island.
dude, we have to name this one Christmas Island because it's Christmas for everyone but the natives.
Oh.
So is that what you want it?
Yes,
So do you want it named Christmas Island or just Christmas?
Christmas Island.
301.
Got a lot of crabs, do ya?
Yeah, boy. It's your boy Will coming in with the crabs.
Alrighty.
I wonder if the crabs on Christmas Island would you get mad if you
With
just like
that-
sat and just started like putting them in a pot
You've got
one
3
by
on
one.
one.
From the notes found in an abandoned ship, the handwriting shows it was written by a province leader. I write my thoughts so they are clear in my mind on a later reading. I now know what I must do. I must unite the provinces. Duty. No, something more than duty compels me. Glory is ever close to my thoughts, and I find myself spending long hours formulating strategies. The other provinces will strike first if I let my guard down. This peace will not last. Tomorrow, I start outlining my plans. If all goes well, my newborn child will not inherit a province, but an empire. There is no entry after this. Take 1 reputation token or add 4 gold to your vault. Destroy this milestone.
Unite them.
Wait, 4 money or
Or 1 reputation.
Choose.
Which one?
It is worth noting that while all of the advisors out currently cost 1 reputation, none of them cost as much as 4 gold.
4 money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money, please.
just give
And
it.
now,
More than duty. It's my birthright.
Uh,
Go.
All right.
Damn, drawn and quartered.
Momentary intermission. So Jacob read through this sheet and pointed out that at the bottom it says, "Do not put out the target glory marker. The prologue ends after all prologue milestones have been reached. You will not do any end game upgrades." Normally, at the end of a game, there are certain upgrades that are done, which is the winner improves a province. You can train any advisors in your council room. You can keep one of your advisors. You get to improve one of your ships. You get to reclaim enmity that's out on the field, and you get to choose new titles. So here's the thing: does all of that count as a game end upgrade? So like, does Will have a chance to reclaim the enmity that's out on Christmas Isle?
I would think that's just one token.
I mean, well,
This sounds like
rules
something
for
we
it.
should look into in depth,
Right.
because that could affect the rest
And-
of the game.
and
If, like, you're
similarly-
just stuck with 3 enmity on that
The
island.
closest one.
Yeah.
And similarly, assigning titles, like, do we actually get to recalibrate titles based on who finished with the most glory in this game? Or am I going to start out with the advantage of going first next time again? Like, which of these count as upgrades and which don't? Because it doesn't clearly state.
Let's see. That is a Googleable thing.
Yeah, let's errata this.
Yeah,
So-
because that's an important question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and errata this.
I'm assuming, like, the improving a province, obviously, improving ships, obviously, training and keeping advisors seems reasonable that those count as upgrades. But I could even see a point being made for the determining enmity, because you do have to spend successes to reclaim your enmity. But the titles seems weird.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We get titles?
That's
That's
literally
just
how
more
we
of a-
started. You were Prince. That is your title.
Oh, okay. I thought...
Not appellation.
Yeah.
Type.
No, I was like, wait a minute. So if I have the most enmity on the board, I get the title Conqueror?
In the meantime, I will go ahead and prep for the next turn.
Yep. Why don't you go ahead
Or
and do
next
that?
round, rather. Oh, clutch!
Oh, I could
Which will
use
enable
that.
me to offload all of my goods.
I really could use that last turn. Like, dude, imagine if I had that last turn, I could just, like, be right here for...
That would have been pretty fucking great.
That would be nice.
Okay.
We're bringing civilization everywhere we go.
Forceful civilization.
They must learn our peaceful ways
Mm-hmm.
through force. Does
Other
anybody
thing
have
is-
any renown left?
No, I've spent all mine.
Spent all mine.
Yep. It's gone.
Is there any benefit to having renown at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
You get to, for every renown and or fortune that you have, you get to roll one of these die. For every success that you have there, you may take back 1 enmity token that you have.
Okay,
It
so it's
costs
important
one
if you have
success.
enmity out.
Yeah, it costs 1 success to reclaim them from the islands. It costs in the future 2 success to reclaim them from another player's board. It's basically, that is the only way, that's the only opportunity that you have to reclaim your enmity if the game ends in the middle of a year.
Okay. I'm thinking I might very much need that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's sort of that's why I wanted to address it. Like, obviously, you were going to do what you were going to do, and you had limited options since you went last. But
It just
Well, not really. I guess I can do a trade, yeah.
what's up?
I think that the last entry, once we read this, is going to tell us exactly what to do.
That's probably true. Do we want to
Because
just go with
I've
that?
already spoiled at least part of what's going to happen for myself.
Oh, at the end of the prologue?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Let's get going
that's
then.
my thought. My thought is, we don't know currently. We should be playing this as if shit is going to stay.
I'm cool with that.
Like, no game end upgrades, but shit's gonna actually matter.
All right. That makes sense to me.
All right, cool. So,
top of the order. So I have advanced to round 4.
Yep.
I've pulled up a new event card, which is Smooth Seas.
Yep.
This round, all ships have sail +1,
ooh.
so that's helpful. And I am going
Wait, all ships.
all All ships have sail +1.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
Still doesn't help me all too much, but.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Oh, I got put Roald to sleep. Sorry, Roald. Love you. Love you, buddy.
Alright. We determined that it's likely that the last entry is going to tell us what to do.
Okay.
Like after the last one of these milestones.
So
Because
we kick that can down the road.
Well, pretty much what we should be doing, we should be playing as if this shit actually matters.
Yes. Okay. Good to know.
Yes. So,
So everything.
first of all, Will, not knowing that, like, do you want to take one of these instead of a gold, instead of the 4 gold?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you had the option.
We're good.
It's these two. They make me Mimir.
Alright.
They're
Ah,
that
that's-
Wait,
influenced.
that is
Me?
the thing that happens.
Yeah, the two of you.
What? No. Oh, humbug, sir. I dare say. This
I dare
attack.
say.
Does anyone-
Harumph.
Oh.
Does anyone want some sour gummies, by the way?
Oh, I'm chewing gum, or I would.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, I
Just
love
take
them.
them. Just take
Are
them.
they
Wait, no, I
letters?
Can I
They
have
are.
They're T's and V's.
They're T's and J's because Trader Joe's.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, yeah, I'll have some. I can't eat them.
No one
immediately,
can
yes,
can resist the T's and J's.
No.
True.
You likey.
All right, whose turn? It is your
It's my
turn.
yeah. Hang on.
How close are we to winter?
This is the 4th round?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
After round 6.
Winter is coming, but very, very slowly.
eventually.
I'm going to recruit the. These actually do.
Oh my god, these are so good.
I know, right?
Well, we have to go to Trader Joe's again. That's the Bethesda.
What you doing, Greg?
I'm going to recruit the carpenter. I'll pay 2 gold to do so.
Ah, shit.
I'm going to activate the carpenter,
So very slightly short.
and then I'm going to sail. I'm going to move my ships back to my province. They can both make it because of the smooth seas bonus.
You're in Arcelor?
And I'm going to transfer all of my goods into my hold. I am going to purchase...
Or into your warehouse, yeah.
Into my warehouse, rather. Yes, thank you. I am going to purchase a...
So
Let me know if you want more.
What's your dangerous offer?
Sour.
I know, right?
I'm going to spend...
Really?
It's sour. At first it's sour, it's not sour later.
I'm going to spend a wood and nothing else to purchase enduring. If this is the flagship, every strong success rolled reduces damage by 1.
Did we clarify? We don't keep anything. Like buildings and upgrades.
Buildings and upgrades are not kept.
No point in buying the gun tower then. But I didn't do that.
Yeah, so
I gain a glory for having purchased an upgrade, which will allow me to name an island.
You here?
Blue. I'm at 2, I go to 3.
Son of a bitch.
So then,
Oh, man.
Jonathan the Carpenter.
We about to end this shit.
Yeah.
Jonathan or Than? I can never remember if it's an O or an A.
You can do
You
it
can either
either
one.
way.
Do either?
Pretty sure.
But if you use an O, you have to pronounce it Jonathan, just like the AU phonathon.
Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, the methadone.
That was my nickname.
That's
in
my
high school.
that's my drag king name.
Ooh, there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I never paid. No, I did pay. Yeah, okay.
You paid.
I'm losing my mind here.
Well, we know.
Right, so my word is law. The third time an island is named, Will, if you would please read entry 406.
On page
406.
494.
394 for the purists out there.
You're right there, Nick?
Yeah, I forgot to pack my emergency glasses and my contacts. They're dry.
Although these early explorations were brief, often returning to port, the leaders felt compelled to return to sea again and again, rather than delegate to their captains. Notes at the palace, written by an advisor, relate the following. Our illustrious leader awoke this morning, wanting to see what lay beyond these initial islands. Orders were given, and though reluctant, we prepared the ships. We know the consequences of not obeying. The ships set sail on evening tide. I write what I fear are the final words of our leader, spoken to me just last hour. Let the other provinces dally on these islands. My dreams have been clear. I know that true glory awaits further out to sea. Destroy it, and take 1 fortune, or add 4 money.
I'll take 4 money, man. I gotta stay in character. I'm all about that
I'm
coin.
so close to something. Oh my god. This would be so optimal, but...
Go destroying the cards.
Alright. Anna, go ahead.
Alright. Yoki.
I have another gummy.
They're really good.
Meg.
Damn, Trader Joe's. Jesus.
I know, this is like my favorite thing they sell.
It's like
The
crap.
game's like gonna end like right now.
It's gonna, like, I don't know if anything that I'm gonna do will even be consequential.
Yeah, one
Okay,
of the
wait,
two of
wait.
us is ending the game.
So, can
Damn,
someone
maybe I
please
should've gone
enumerate
down.
all the things that are consequential for future games?
At the moment, nothing.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's not true. Naming islands, revealing spaces.
Shit, Greg, you're supposed to name an island.
I do have to name an island, sorry.
That's you wouldn't have gotten this if you didn't name an island, goddammit.
Which one are you naming?
Name this one,
Alright.
where I've been.
Yep.
Nice. That's oddly that.
It looks like a spear
Yeah.
point.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, Anna.
Alright. So basically, I should just do whatever I feel may carry over
Yeah.
in the future.
Pretty much.
What's in character?
Hmm?
What's in character?
Good point.
What would Rosalind...
I mean, really, it's just like, never gonna let anyone fuck me over. And I haven't, so it's been nice. But it's not like anyone really can, because we can't, like, really
Island,
yet, so.
island. It is the Apple Island. You went
Alrighty.
improved. You can do nothing.
Oh my god.
What?
You forgot about Penn Island?
We don't have Penn Island.
Oh my god. Oh well, I guess
You
I just
had
have to
your
play the
chance.
last slot.
You had your chance and you named it Christmas Island.
Well, that's because we had red and green.
Yeah.
Come
What
on.
you done?
You
What
make your
done, boy?
choice.
Alright, let's see. Am I gonna hire?
Welcome to my meet or greet, motherfucker.
Dude, my Napoleon has fallen into a deep depression over the fact that he did not realize his dreams of creating Penn Island.
Fucking scrub.
I'm sure you'll have other chances.
My best friend's right, trying to holler at me.
Gain additional glory after an endeavor at a dangerous site. If
I'm
you
kicking my
no
house
damage
so hard here.
during an endeavor, you may reroll all your dice for once.
Ooh, okay. Thinking I should either explore or make some money. One of the two.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Exploring will definitely change the next game, so that's fun.
That's true.
That is true.
However, only hard sites are left here.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
you
can
can
only-
not super hard. Since both your ships can make it there and you can be supported.
Or money. Money is always good.
Yeah,
So is fortune. That kind of stuff.
yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm gonna do an explore because that's a fun thing. I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the local guide and then maybe go for an actually hard one.
Alright.
All right, and I pay 2 gold for her. Can I get
Alright.
3 gold back, please?
Yes.
How much money do you have for?
Grug.
Alrighty,
Gerg.
9.
thank you.
Foreman. Garg. He does a lot with upgrading and building. Like a lot.
Oh wow,
Whoa,
Jesus.
buddy.
wow.
Does somebody want to read out what he does?
At the end of your turn, before exhausting the foreman, you may hire an advisor at a discount of -2.
Why is that so OP?
He's so good.
Incredible.
That
Jesus
is
Christ.
amazing.
That's
Alrighty.
almost categorically like the best advisor we've
Well. Alright.
Yeah, he just gives you incredible upgrade, incredible build, and you get an extra thing on top of it.
seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Which
He's
island
only
should I go
3.
to?
That is a good question.
Are these only relevant for raids or are they relevant?
They're only relevant to raids.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh my god, I can do Optimal play. Don't you dare end the game before I pull out this super optimal play here, Greg.
Greg, that's
Oh,
Jacob.
goodness.
Jacob. Oh, both of you.
Neither of you. Anyone. Screw you guys.
Okay, so the thing, I don't know, like, I want to explore, but I have this linen that I really want to sell, but I don't think I can do it.
You could explore, and then next turn you can move back and sell.
If there is a
Design
next
whatever
turn,
else
I think someone's going to make it.
This is the last.
This is
one.
the
That's
last
probably
yeah.
true. I didn't get to sell all my shit for awesome stuff.
Oh, man. That's shit.
Matilda, you did me no good.
Don you, Matilda!
On you! Good thing my raiders came back and brought home the bacon.
There you go.
So, okay, so also, I have this lady who says you may re-roll all your dice once. Also, I re-roll all of the weak successes.
Weak successes, yes.
So what is the
So
order of operations
You
there?
roll, then you re-roll all your weak
Weak
successes.
Mhm.
And
Then,
then you
once you're stable and have no weak successes showing, you may re-roll your entire suite,
yes.
repeating the entire
I'm
process
not
as
gonna
though you
get
were fresh.
Do it.
Yeah.
But I have to re-roll all my dice with this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is what the text says.
It's like a quiver of arrows in.
Yeah.
Zombie
Basically, if you get a shit roll, you'll be fine after.
Yep.
Like my 5 ones would
Yeah.
have been an issue.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Okay. We're going to
Go to New Philly.
We're going to New Philly.
Cool.
Okay.
Because I feel like it. Actually, oh. Well, if I go to Christmas Island, that'll create more division because
Oh shit.
I don't know, it's harder.
All right.
Can I get a pen, please?
Harder to raid.
Here.
I might one raid though. Nah, I'll go to New Philly.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna tackle the last 3, I think.
Alright.
Here. How many dice do I get? I get
You
1,
get
2, 3.
3 for that.
Mhm.
Does she also give you a +1? So she does.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 4 dice.
Thank you. Alright.
Let's see what.
Okay.
Reroll the weak success.
Which?
Okay. So currently you have 2 successes. You would have to take 1 damage in order to.
I'm gonna re-roll everything.
All right.
Let's take a gamble.
Did someone explored a fire, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Which
that's
fire?
the same thing, so that's alright.
22.
Alright, I'm fine.
Okay. So you will take 1 damage. So
Mhm.
take 1 of these.
Which one is your
Under-
flagship?
Which one's your flagship?
I know, which one's your flagship before you look at that?
Alright, I didn't see it.
Big or small guy?
My small boy.
Small boy.
Small boy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. And then
What is it?
To dismiss, use your repair action with a region with your repair symbol. When the flagship, comma, cannot use fortune tokens. I'm demoralized.
while that is your flagship. You can
Wow,
spend.
yes.
Yeah. If the flagship and
How do you
the flagship
repair
is really
demoralization?
Mm-hmm. However, I do get to
Booze.
do an exploring boy. All right, for
Pick
3.
a sun.
82, right in the middle.
82.
Kind of sad that I didn't get to explore anything.
That's
You
sad.
raided the hell out of
You
it.
made
Yeah.
your choice.
Alright. 82.
You
Disapproves.
savage.
Alright, here we go.
Disapproves heavily.
Spent many weeks searching the area looking for something to fill our hold. Aw, yeah. We have word that there is a good source of iron nearby, but supplies run low. I can steal rations from the nearby natives, or press on the search without supplies so as not to damage relations. So, steal from the natives, or risk probable starvation? Sounds like.
Read one more time. My options.
I can steal rations from the
Steal.
I can steal rations from the nearby natives, or press on the search without supplies so as not to damage relations.
Press on.
Press on 162. Cool.
Yeah, basically all these, like, you want to fuck over the natives or nah?
Pretty much.
That is the crux of all of these.
162. Mutiny! The crew sabotaged the ship in protest. I dismissed some of the louder troublemakers who said they would become pirates and return to seek their revenge.
LOL.
They're fools.
Yar,
None will
har,
take them in.
fiddle-dee-dee.
Take 1 damage.
Oh.
Add 1 iron from the supply of a ship from the supply to a ship of yours in this region. Mark this as a site that produces iron.
Alright, well that's...
No.
That
Sticker
was
boys, you guys have them?
Oh man, my hold is small
Not
now.
I.
Wait. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that my flagship's not the one with my shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you could do it now. Oh, wait, no, you didn't sail.
didn't sail. Well, no, I did
You
sail.
did sail, but
I did
you
sail.
sailed before you explored.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's a bit late for that.
Alright. My turn?
Such
Yeah.
life.
Cool. What I got?
Are you going to end the game?
Yes.
Oh, technically Anna goes up to... Did we already move her?
I moved her.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, maybe she ended the game.
No.
Jesus.
This was 1-4. I already moved her from 3 to 4.
Okay, yeah, I think
Wasn't she on 4?
I think it was only on 3.
No, she was only on 3.
I don't know if I got any more glory after I hit 3.
I don't think she did.
I don't think I did.
She
either.
was in a pile, and then
I was trying to get gold, so I wasn't
Okay.
going for glory. So yeah, a 4 should be correct.
Yeah.
And you got to 5? Damn, son.
I did a double play on the banquet, and then
Right. And
Hail.
yeah.
And I'm about to do one, but Greg's gonna end it. Jacob's gonna end the game before I
Yes.
can.
Man, it's actually been a while since people have done that.
Yeah, it has. It's been since Nick was last year.
No, was he the last one to do
Probably.
it?
Hey, no, you have no proof. I reject the allegations.
I could take a look at other bots.
You could.
Daimyo,
Will you?
I hear you, and I'm telling you the right choice for me was to just punch them in the face and take all their rations.
I should have done
Right.
that retrospectively.
Give them some blankets too to help them feel better about
Oh.
themselves.
The worst.
The worst.
Just the
Uh,
worst.
The worstest. Give me them
Alright,
stabs. boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Wait, but you're here, right?
I know, but you can still get treasure, right? Even if you're not...
You can get treasure, yes,
Yeah.
but if you are going to spend goods, the goods have to be spent from your warehouse.
From your warehouse. Oh, never mind that. I don't have enough money.
If you
Guess
could,
that
if you could
makes
just pay coin, you
Yeah.
could do it.
Dude, how are we supposed to have any money?
By selling shit.
I never got to use my marketplace. I'm sad.
Yeah, I didn't either.
They'll probably stay.
So I am
So.
instead... I'm
Don't end the game.
screwing that. I'm ending the game.
Well, you're ending the game if you succeed.
if I don't get 3 blanks,
What are you exploring?
I am exploring this 3.
3-star?
Yes.
Terrific.
Oh my god. That would be funny.
That would be pretty hilarious, I'm not going to lie.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Nope, you crushed it.
Yep.
Well, I still need to take 1
Yeah.
damage.
Alright.
Flagships. Gonna be this one. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't scratch out my 82. Right.
My big boy's leaking.
Ew.
Are we still doing phrasing? Because phrasing.
Phrasing!
I need to catch up. I'm several seasons behind.
Yeah, the last thing I saw was the first
359.
like 3 or 4 episodes
359.
of Vice.
Alrighty. I'll cross it out so I don't forget.
Dude, why can't I like imperialize them culturally? Like take the do like a Sacagawea kind of thing. You know? You know, it's like I'm gonna explore here, exploit your resources, and marry your women.
That's probably because they didn't want to create a really fucked up game.
That is what is known in bird person culture as a dick move.
Listen.
Alright. Okay. A mixed blessing. The crew, exploring the ruins of a city of the ancients, came across what is becoming a common problem amongst the men, a field of spice. By noon, none could work, so affected... They stylized that. I think that's really cute. By the spice they were. Still, it will fetch a fair coin back on the mainland. I spent some time wandering the ruins, wondering if any of the fables of those ancients are true. We know not why they disappeared so suddenly. Plague, madness, war... Enough ruminating. I have one decision to make today. Shall I lash them in for their idleness, or give them their day of revelry?
Oh god, I'm gonna give him Dale of Revelry. I'm a nice
What a
guy.
softy! What a fucking wimp!
Move! Give me spice!
It is good to let the men loose once in a while, and their mood did soar. They found some coins in the city, marked with the symbol of an octopus on one side. Perhaps they will bring us luck. Take a fortune token. Add 1 spice from the supply to a ship of yours in this region. Mark this as a site that produces spice.
Cool.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You chose right.
I was about to leapfrog up till 4.
And now I get there.
Well,
I get to name the
Name
last
the
island.
final island.
What shall you name it?
Oh, that is a good question.
And
I'm
what's the
so
number
mad I
third
came in
for?
last.
No,
Oh.
Will. You ducked up. It's so
Do you
upsetting.
want to do it again?
You ducked up.
Wait, let's see if it's takeoffable. Yes, it is.
And I will name that.
It's not ducked up anymore. Love you.
Calling me out in front of
I'm
people,
so
so in
mad,
front of
bro.
viewers.
I mean, they would have seen it
Unbelievable.
anyway.
I honestly, I feel like we come across as like the most dysfunctional couple in the
We
universe.
probably do. I think I pointed it out the other night. We were talking about, I'm like, to people who are not familiar with us as human beings, they probably think that we're like really mean to people.
Oh no, we're awful to each other. When I stole your people and took your province in Rising Sun, and you just went over there, I was like,
At least you demonstrated concern. Thanks for that.
it was only a little bit. Of
I
concern.
know. Not enough.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
What you got?
Triton's Hold Island.
Ooh.
Triton's
Is
Triton.
that a real island?
Tratin.
Ooh, I like that.
That is good.
Could someone
These are
write
like-
that in? Triton's Hold.
I've
You've ducked up
horrible
already?
I have horrible handwriting, dude.
Alright, I just got to go.
Like I like
Ask
how like
one of you guys
this
to
is
move.
this is like a jokey name or like modern day name island, and this is like it's like
That's right.
yeah.
Legit name.
Yeah, the North is
Yeah.
legit.
This is some Breath of the Wild naming convention shit right here. Me likey.
Lovely.
Alright, I
Alright.
named it.
All right.
So that's the end. Oh wait,
Well,
rip it up. Rip it up.
we now have this. So, the beginning is the end. The fourth time an island is named.
Well,
When-
technically it should be Anna.
When completed, go
I'm
to
sorry.
entry 404.
All right, you get to read
404, not
404
flower.
error. Wait, so I read 404?
Yes, please
Okay,
read
great.
404.
That's
Sure.
hilarious. I'm sure they did that on purpose. Too.
I am sure.
Uh-huh.
Especially because I think certain things will happen.
Mm-hmm. Records are unclear as to why all the leaders of the provinces chose to sail west into the seas nearly at the same time. It was many winters before all hope was lost that they would ever return. Each province is sure that the other was responsible for the loss of their leader. Guys, we're dead. We died. We were dead the whole time. The fragile
Are we in the
peace that had
60s?
lasted so long was shattered, and raids between the provinces started. The heirs to the province were raised to assume leadership when their day came. Long years passed. Destroy the milestone card. Destroy all the leader cards. They are no longer part of this world.
Oh god, we fucking died.
Alright,
Dude, I
there's
want
more.
Napoleon.
Rosalind, no!
Realize Aligarmia.
Are you sure it says
No.
destroy?
It says destroy
It
all
says
the leader
destroy.
cards.
Dude, he didn't even have a name.
He
He's
didn't
lost,
even have a fucking name.
Is lost to the ravages of time.
Dude, this looks like this is fucking
Rest
drama.
in peace,
This
dude,
is
Antonio
drama.
Kane.
Fuck.
What a
Alright.
fucking badass.
Okay, there is more, by the way.
Yep.
Look at the endgame rules and walk through them, but do not apply any effects other than reassigning the title cards based on endgame glory.
Good.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
You become.
So do not record
Actually,
glory,
shoot.
upgrade advisors, improve ships,
Woo!
create permanent
I go
enmity,
first.
or keep an advisor. When you are ready to start game 1, reset the game and include all milestones in a storage chest. Alright, cool.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
So.
So we reassign
Before we
the
go,
title
I want to
cards.
say I was about to activate this guy, build a port for free, and then build a thing.
Not that any of it matters anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So.
I'm really mad I didn't get my
starting with the
optimal
player
play.
with the lowest glory.
That'd
which
be
is
me.
Nick.
Screw you.
We each get to choose a title.
Choose?
Give me lid.
Or I mean, here I can look through the rules, but
We should stack them by order.
I know you be Lord and
Lady,
Lady.
Baron. Give me Baron.
Here.
oh no, it isn't choose.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, it's not.
Well, wait, hang on.
Hang on. Let me go to 404 again.
'Cause I'm pretty sure that you just go, like, whoever has the highest point value gets the prince.
Right. It's whoever has the highest point value. So you stay prince, you become duke,
Cool.
you get lord, and then we. If there's a tie, the player with the least prominent rank in this game chooses which title they want.
So, do you want, what is it, Count or...
Count or Baron, I think, are left.
Count or Baron or Baroness, yeah.
I'll take Baron.
Cool.
I'm still moving up in the world.
I'll stay with
You'll
Count.
stay exactly where you are.
Dude,
I have
my
stayed
dominion is
exactly-
unmatched.
All right. So
There's no enmity that stays?
no enmity is formed permanently. Okay, so make sure everybody. There are a handful of things that are permanently changed: the names of the islands, the effects on the islands, namely the production. Don't forget to name any advisor that you purchased, name your province, and name your ships.
Oh, I need to name my ships.
Yep.
I have the Triumph and the Raven.
Anyone got the other Sharpie?
I have it, and I'm using
Here.
it.
Oh.
I'm still thinking.
Sure,
so.
sure, sure.
So there is that.
Well, thanks everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I am definitely looking forward to the next game.
Yep. 4 weeks. So for anyone watching, we will be playing this again the last week of.
Last Wednesday in
Do
March.
you think we could bump it up possibly? Because
This is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to forget.
I-
anything.
We'll have to see exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
whenever
we
it
can
works.
schedule it, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I have taken off every Wednesday night, last Wednesday night indefinitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last Wednesday, because I think the biggest thing is like the rest of us can do it. On
You guys
other
have
times, but
regular-
We have a
you
little
have-
bit more leeway.
You have regular work weeks.
Yeah.
Me and Will are now busy on Thursdays. So.
On Thursdays.
Shoot.
I'm thinking the Bruiser and the Interceptor.
Those are good names.
It's gonna be the Dauntless.
So there are 5.
Oh shit! I forgot to name like everything.
5 people that no one hired.
No wait, no I did it. I think I got everything. Yeah,
Yeah, you got it.
I named my people.
You can also.
My bitch dead.
Oh, you already
I
did
did that.
Cool.
Yep. Bitch is gone.
Cool.
Very
Right.
sad.
So
Alright.
in your chest, in your personal storage chest,
Yes.
place your
Enmity tokens.
enmity tokens, your glory tracker, your 2 ships, a player aid card, and your title card.
2
That's
ships.
everything that belongs in your chest.
So all the greens.
All the
your
greens,
card and your card.
except for those greens,
Alrighty.
your title card, and a reminder text card.
Where's my title?
If it ain't green,
it's right
I'm
there.
not interested, honey. Okay.
Also, put your title card
Right,
on the
can I
bottom
have the-
because your stuff falls out really easily.
No,
Is it?
Sharpie.
Oh.
You know, to write you.
Oh.
I didn't know you wanted to write it. You just said, "Can I have the?"
Yes.
and then pointed.
My box is pretty solid.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. This
Yes.
was our first episode of Seafall. As you can tell, we're all super, super jazzed about it. We
Yeah,
might
definitely.
be changing the schedule around,
It's
but
fun.
as Jacob mentioned, if we don't change it around, look for us the
This
final
is yours.
Wednesday in March.
Mhm.
We'll be back to play.
Go
We
for
will
it.
see what kind of trouble our heirs can get up to and judge them from the afterworld.
Definitely a lot of trouble.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for joining. Also, don't forget, if you have not yet, please join us on our Facebook, our YouTube. Like we have all that kind of stuff. This should bring it all up. There you go. You should be just join us on any of these that you have, and yeah, we will hopefully see you soon.
And the next one.
Also before we forget,
Friday.
this
Pandemic
Friday
Legacy.
we have Pandemic Legacy coming.
Be
out.
there or be plagued.
Yes.
I think that happens regardless, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
kind of does.
Okay, so.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Take care.
Later, guys.